China didn't do it.
No, we all right. We start when I say start. This is another edition of Breakroom Talking. I'm your host, Kyrie.
Said this here as well.
We back episode 222.
222.
Cue the blaring horns. And the claps. Because that's what kind of vibe we in today. I'm about to start squeezing, y'all. Always overdoing. We had a sound.
Oh my god.
We had a sound that we let China put on the board. It was a Nicki Minaj song.
Let China is wild. You want
You're right.
Give me a piece of
You're right.
so
Not let China. We encourage China to put it on there, right? But it was a bad idea because she over fucking used it. The button is probably broke because of her. It was Nicki Minaj.
You be like, man, I lost my job this week. Here she go with the button
and she pushed.
Did I lie? Did I fucking? I'm like,
did I fucking lie? And I was like, why did that work there, China?
because it did.
Well, it's gone.
I'm familiar with the sound.
Oh, okay. So, we have a special guest again. Introduce yourself. Back again.
I always have to do this part, and I hate it. And I think last time I was April. This time I'm Nikki. Hi, guys.
No, you was definitely Nikki last time.
Oh well, this time I'm.
So you want to be April this time?
You know, goddamn reading rainbow claps. Yeah, hey, how you doing, Miss April?
I might start squeezing you.
I'm about to start squeezing. How did I just forget the goddamn saying this fast?
What the fuck?
You forgot it too?
That's why I keep thinking of saying
Oh
that.
my gosh, the little saying we were just doing.
I don't even know where it comes from.
Yeah, nigga like me need some space.
A nigga like me needs some spice.
We back on. We back on.
A nigga like me needs some spice.
All right, so look, we have a few topics today. Honestly, I wanted to make this kind of a more in-depth personal pod. That was my goal originally, but I wanted it to be a more people on the pod for this one. So I guess we just say that for another one. We got some topics, some cool shit we can talk about. If y'all remember, it's one specific topic I do want to talk about. If y'all remember that, we going
The one that you brought up.
Yeah, we'll just definitely chat about that. Nah, we could just tap into that like today, and we got some shit. What you laughing at?
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. But so yeah, first and foremost, how was everybody? Damn, what was the new question? It wasn't
Everybody
weeks.
weak? Everybody weak?
I know. What was our new question?
Was everybody weak?
How you been? Right? Is that it? No.
Maintain.
What the fuck? We gotta write this down now. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
What's the new expression that we gonna have now? Because we usually ask people how was your weekend, but it's fucking Thursday. We don't remember our fucking weekend. So how?
I remember my weekend was Memorial Day weekend.
Well, yeah, it was. I don't celebrate that shit though, so I wouldn't remember. So
I remember your weekend.
what I do? If it's some crazy ass shit, don't say nothing. I don't even remember. All right, so we gonna listen. If y'all fuck with our questions, our weekend and all that shit, tell us so that way we can still do it or not. You know, if you do say it, if you don't, we'll find something else to go ahead and tap in with an ice break.
Anything interesting new that you've learned this week?
Okay.
Like that? Or that you've come across?
That you want to share?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go around. Start with said.
Nope.
Nah, we gonna start with said.
Nope.
I'm about to start squeezing, yo. Like what you talking about, bro?
I ain't do anything. Nothing new, nothing exciting.
Come on, man. That mic, bro, be on some trash.
You gave me the generic one.
That's because you keep putting. You got to put your headphones on.
Stop pawning mine and
and bring it back. No, put your headphones on. I know your braids are nice. Trey
I'm about
Songz.
to start squeezing. Yo.
I know, but look, how about we just do weekends? Last time we were getting to the last time. Let's get into our weekends. How was y'all Memorial Day?
It was cool.
Memorial Day weekend, whatever.
Okay.
Ain't that how you said? I was like, oh,
You said what?
I got an accident on Memorial Day. I got in a car accident.
Oh, yeah, right.
On my car. And when my brother
damn, like the steak.
T-bone
Oh.
bone in.
Were they drunk?
Bone in. The bone did not come out.
It's terrible.
So
stupid.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what made
They was you added that. That was Asian.
I don't know what
And that doesn't make a difference.
Right. That's why I thought that was dope.
I don't know. They did 2,000.
Oh, okay. So they got insurance.
I hate that when
When we got out the car, they wouldn't talk to me for like 15 minutes, but they was talking to each other in their own language. And their neighbor had came out and was like, "Oh no, they're really nice people." Now I was like, "Well, do they speak English?" And she was like, "Yeah, he speaks really good English." I said, "Then why aren't they fucking talking?"
Hey,
The fuck?
That's fucked up.
kept you out of the loop.
Eventually, they came up and then knocked on the window like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna take you."
of course you are.
Like, they need, I mean,
China was like, I'm about to start squeezing.
I'm about to squeezing you. No, for real. 'Cause I know you was mad as fuck. When you showed me that, I was just thinking, like, put myself in your head. Like, just like, what is China thinking right now? And I'm just like, when that happened, like, I was wondering, like, if you were, like, mad as fuck or if you were just kind of like, oh, my God, like, it's going to fuck your birthday's coming up. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering, like, what was your thought? Like, no, I'm not trying to be funny. I was just like, damn,
Like, that's
I'm about to start squeezing you.
I'm over here like, damn, my pay ain't even hit.
Oh, shit.
Like, I swear to God, this bitch trying to get off. I ain't got it.
Yeah.
Insurance about to lapse. I gotta find an insurance.
Damn.
I don't even want to pay for this car no more. So hopefully we get a new car.
Yeah.
Low payments or low payments.
I like the one you got out there, though.
I got a little. I'm cool on that.
It look nice, though.
I want me.
I feel it.
I want a RAV4.
A what?
A RAV4. Toyota RAV4.
Them good cars too.
And they're nice.
That was just
That gives me to a new car, but that'd be a nice little birthday gift.
Dude,
Car note.
that's unfortunate. I mean, you say you got some insurance, you straight, you good. Yeah, like the fact that you safe. Your brothers was in the car?
Both of them.
Oh,
Well,
well,
my brother's wrong.
they ain't got nothing. Nobody fucked up.
Yeah, because those doors are finished.
It's crazy. What she do? Run the light?
No, she pulled out in front of me, and then she was like on my right. I'm going past her because my light was green. I didn't have no time to slow down when she pulled out. So I'm like, okay, I hope she don't fucking move because like I
It's
can't
time to
stop.
Wait. So it was a. She had to hop on to the freeway, or
Oh, this bitch just I don't know what the fuck. That's why.
she just hit you out of nowhere type
I'm
shit.
telling you, like oh my god, when she hit me, me and my brother was like, what?
Like how was that?
How does that? What?
possible?
Yeah, that don't
And
even.
then she hit me onto the fucking.
You trying to figure that out, huh?
For a goddamn tree.
So like she's in the right lane, the girl's in the left of her, right?
No, the lady's on the right of China.
She pulled out from the left though. Crazy
Huh?
work.
Wait, huh?
She pulled off on
Crazy
the left.
work. Listen, she pulled out like this. Look, this what happened. I'm driving like this. I get the green light. I'm going at least 25 miles per hour. Still accelerating because my light just turned green. I have the right.
Yeah.
This bitch come out of nowhere. Hurry up and girt.
Oh.
And she's on the right of the road, so there's still space for me to go. Keep going.
Keep
around
going,
her.
right?
I proceed.
And then she
because I
dug
had
back
the
and
right
hit
of-
you?
I swear to God, look, I didn't even get. I'm like this. She go.
How the fuck is that?
Why? You're automatically at fault.
Yeah.
So I hop out. I'm like,
She did
She
T-bone.
playing in traffic.
She did it to him.
No, there was nobody coming this way.
No, I'm saying she's just playing in
Playing
traffic,
in
like
traffic,
just
literally hopped out.
just
on a
doing
limb.
shit.
She probably like, oh.
Like, fuck
I'm
this.
so sorry.
I'm in the middle of the road. Fuck them. They should all stop behind me.
And the agents.
No, that family got
So sorry.
She didn't say sorry.
that Family Guy episode is crazy.
Yeah, because they
was
say
talking
that.
about the no, they was saying that how Chinese people drive, and
Yeah.
she said the Chinese lady was on the road like, I'm about to get over now. Good luck to everybody
Yeah.
else.
And then just went over to just got into a whole fucking accident.
Why do you think
crazy.
they can't drive?
Well, that's like
It's just
a stereotype.
Yeah.
It might be true though.
Most stereotypes.
They
Yeah,
are
correct.
back to facts. Yeah.
I like chicken. I'm just
Yes, you do. I do love me some.
I love me some wings.
No, I mean,
So I just had some today.
yeah, I had some today too
Where you go?
at my house. Got some wings
Upstairs.
upstairs. Yeah, shit, we all had chicken. That's crazy.
You had chicken today too.
Yeah.
That's one
Yeah.
thing
I
about.
just watched you. All right.
That's one thing about some niggas. We gonna eat some chicken now. No, but
That's unfortunate.
I'm
All come in on party packs.
Nah, for real.
right.
Some black eyed peas.
Some and some
Green pop is
Newports.
crazy. It's a menthol.
There's some menthol Newports.
Oh my.
Menthos.
What the fuck
That'd be
is that?
fucked
That's
up,
the toy.
right? The menthol,
toy.
the cigarette,
Some Maverick.
Mavericks, right? It's a Maverick. We y'all better go to that party. Y'all better
take it out. Like, why y'all smacking the shit out of the pack? Like, what? I don't
get
get it.
that shit down
It's
to the
crazy
filter.
because I used to smoke cigarettes.
What? Oh, I think I did know that.
Newport 100.
I think he was
In a
sneaking on
box,
the shit.
right.
In a box.
Box of hundreds.
It was very specific, and I had to tap it. And I don't know why I was tapping it.
You just knew that was a part of the.
Now it's probably for luck or something.
I think I
the
remember.
filter, right? Don't
I
you
think
get
I
down to the filter?
remember when you was.
Yeah,
smoking.
because I would drink and then I would have a cigarette, or
I think he was hiding it from me too. I
I would
remember.
fucking have a cigarette.
He was
or
like,
shit and have a cigarette.
That's hilarious.
she'll make the.
Get
I'd be like,
full
what's
and
that
have a
song?
cigarette.
I'd be like, what's that song? Like, nothing. On the phone and shit. Like, what you blowing and shit? Oh, nothing.
Yeah, he's
I had a whole squad.
They out there got a square.
disgusting.
Oh, sheesh. So I'm glad you kicked that shit. That shit is not good.
Yeah, I didn't know if my black would start cracking, being that I'm half white and whatnot. I'm like, I can't. Let me stop
me
fucking
stop.
around.
I can't
Don't know-
afford it.
Dip
Don't
it
know
down,
what
man.
genes are stronger.
Right.
All right, what about anybody else weekend said? What you say?
I ain't do shit. I had the kids, went outside, tried to take
Y'all
them to
didn't
the park.
barbecue? Eat?
I always got the kids the weekend of payday. I always got the kids too. Yeah.
On payday, yeah.
Yeah. So I had the kids too, and what the fuck did we do?
Y'all didn't barbecue? Go get no food?
Oh
I went
my
and got
son
some.
my son's birthday. My son's birthday. We celebrated it. I went out to go see
Oh, yeah.
King Kong. Not King Kong. I went to go see Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that's what. Okay, I got
The Kingdom of the Apes. That shit was good. It was slow. It was slow though. I ain't gonna lie. It started off slow because I'm like, this is a movie predominantly with apes,
Yeah.
with some human beings. You feel me? Instead of the other way around. Like
Did
you
it
normally.
make you feel some type of way?
No, it was just like we watching monkeys and shit. You know what I mean? But then it got really fucking good. Story got good. So,
I did do some of that back though.
Planet of the Apes is a very good
oh yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
hmm This one was good.
Yeah.
And it made it made 300 million, I think, in the first week so far.
For real?
Yeah.
Was that more than
And
Barbie?
it made more than that. I'm sorry. It made 300 million. They only spent 160 million just to make it. So they
So they got
definitely
like double more than that.
hell yeah. This we talking about the first week now. So they did good. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I
If you've seen all the other ones, check it out.
I wanted to take my kids to go see If.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check that out
Bro.
with the kids. Funny.
Bro. Listen. I don't know. Y'all gonna look at me crazy. Like I don't know why the fuck that movie made me cry.
I swear.
Oh word.
Yeah.
Was it a Pixar movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, well there we go. That's what happened. You seen Toy Story 4, nigga?
What the fuck?
Nigga,
my son was crying. He never cries.
Some movies do that, dude.
It's about imaginary friends. Fuck me up though.
Son cried.
Yeah.
Baby.
And then like we sit in a row and it was like a like on the neck on the side of us it was like four little like I won't say little but they was like four grown like adults.
Yeah.
And like as the movie like when the part where everybody was getting emotional, she was like, I don't know why I'm crying. Like you just hear like the lady down the thing and I'm like, yo, I thought I was the only one. Like I had to look around like what the fuck?
She was in
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I look at my son, he just sitting there like with his hoodie on, just like
Wait. What made everyone cry?
so
Nah, don't fucking
I'm not
tell
gonna
me
spoil
story.
it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Do any of you guys plan to go see If?
What my kids say?
So listen, I'm gonna give you the gist of the movie without spoiling it. So the movie it has Ryan Reynolds in it. Steve Carell is one of the imaginary friends, and it's like it's pretty much how adults like as they get older we forget our imaginary friends.
That
So
was coming.
it's shit in there that's like that'll be triggering to like your childhood, like your you know what I'm saying?
Did you have an imaginary friend?
No,
Did
but
you,
I
China? Did you, Kyrie?
No.
It's a white people thing. None of
It
us.
is really
no.
is,
It is.
actually.
It is. But it's just I get what they. If you watch it, it's more to it than just like you have an imaginary friend.
Innocence out of
Yeah,
the crowd.
yeah.
Yes.
I knew. I
Yeah.
figured that's where it
Yes.
was going.
So it's
yeah.
like
I'm like, that's why everybody.
yeah. So they was pulling heartstrings for sure.
But that's Wish. You ever seen Wish?
I did. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
that's
Yep.
Wish basically.
Yeah.
Give me a wish.
Disney.
Disney. Yeah. Pixar. Yeah.
No, that wasn't a Pixar movie. It was just a straight up. It was like straight up. No, the animation wasn't even like Moana or nothing.
Oh yeah.
It was
that's right,
weird.
yeah.
It was a little off. Honestly, they making this girl, her name is Asha. She a black girl, which I think is dope. But why, when you finally get a black girl to be, she actually wound up being the princess. The fairy godmother, whatever the fuck she would wind up being. Because it's like wishes based off of like. No, you gotta watch it. Everybody pertains to like the Disney world,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, cool.
But she want, so it's good that she's a fair, a Disney princess. But they made her have the weakest animation, kind of not the weakest story, but it's like a story. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, man, why y'all always like even with Tiana from Princess and the Frog? Why is the story so not like? Why don't stay a long time? You know what I'm saying? Why it got to be like that? Like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
you feel me? Like, just, like give her a real. Why her villain got to be in fucking Louisiana and shit with. You know what I'm saying? Like, why he got to be on the hood?
New Orleans.
I'm not. I just don't. I didn't like it. Like she the princess of the fucking bayou, the swampy ass
it.
area.
I loved it.
Have a kingdom.
Yeah, why she gotta have
like a small version of
Baton Rouge?
Bad news.
Yeah, like what the
That
fuck?
nigga a
Like,
young boy.
why she gotta be a hot boy?
Queen of the South type.
Yeah, like it's corny. I don't like that. Every time they give us something, it's always something weird. It ain't land. I tell you, it ain't the land that we care about. Moana, I don't even know what the fuck she is. She in the water though.
We have to be content with the little things.
I'm just serious. We do.
And we gonna get them niggas something.
give you something, not a giving.
Get on up out of here.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a good topic to kind of like move into. They're like saying that they're blackwashing everything now. Now everything has to have a black person as the main character, or it has to be a mixed person.
That is a trend.
Someone of African descent.
That's a trend these days. That's a trend. They was talking about Marvel, right? They was talking about getting old boy. I don't know his name, but he was Gus Freeman on Walking Dead. He's a dude that he on all kinds of movies. He was on Crooklyn, and he was on
From Breaking Bad.
the dude from Breaking Bad with the glasses. Gus. Yeah. He is supposed to play a big time Marvel character. I think villain. And it's like speculation that he's supposed to play like not Magneto, but
Yeah, that's him. Yep. That's him.
let me see. What's his name?
Next to him, NC.
No, I mean to say his name. His name is what's his real name? Shit. she put Gus Fring, like put the character in there. No. Right. I'm like, yeah, him, Gus Fring. Yeah, they'll look him up.
So I'm not gonna
Do the
say
right.
his
He's
name.
from Do the Right Thing too.
If anybody wants to say his name, they can.
Let me see.
He not-
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, he not even black though. That's the crazy.
No, he's
part.
not.
He's Hispanic.
Dominican.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Esposito.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you did good. You did good though.
What?
What?
No.
Who?
The Dominican.
Yeah, they Hispanic.
Hispanic
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't gotta be from Spain.
No. You know, Spanish is all kinds of different kind of Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Me either.
Shit,
That's what I'm saying.
Cuba
That's
is
that's why I had
Cubans
to
is
make
fucking
it.
Spanish.
No, I'm Dominican.
No facts. They will.
Okay.
No, don't disrespect where they from.
Yeah, exactly,
But if you
right.
can say they Spanish,
Spanish nigga, nah.
if you say Hispanic,
you know Hispanic.
yeah,
Yeah.
Some roots are of Spain.
exactly.
I guess I'm true from the 90s because I'm definitely gonna call him that Dominican.
All right, well,
I mean, respectfully,
I don't always know.
Don't like.
no, but I don't always know. I don't always know. I'd be like, ain't you the Mexican? They be like, no, I'm Puerto Rican. I'd be like,
That's true.
Okay,
That's fucked up.
That's why niggas is mad.
He's playing
No,
a
we not.
villain
I'm
in Captain
saying, but
America.
in Captain America, that's why niggas is not niggas, but that's why white people are mad.
okay, so you playing a villain. I wouldn't know what villain he would play on that. But you got to remember, the new Captain America is Anthony Mackie now.
I know. Yeah.
Do we got a throw up button on here at all?
I know. I wish.
Fuck.
Why are we throwing up though?
Because we hate.
I hate Anthony
We have a
Mackie.
whole episode called "I Hate Anthony Mackie."
We
That's
do.
why.
Y'all got to go tap back
Wait,
in.
why do you guys hate him?
Because we
Because
do.
I hate everything he does act wise.
Like Kendrick Lamar against Drake.
No,
Yes. No, that's how I feel.
Did I
hate
give
the way
you?
he
Did I
walk,
give you my
talks.
reasons why I hated Anthony Mackie? Did y'all want to just redo it?
I
Why
could
hated
do a
Anthony
lot
Mackie?
of. For
Okay, one,
Tupac.
He played Tupac. He did terrible. I'm just gonna give you a quick little. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Hey,
No, I didn't.
He said, "Hey,
I didn't
look
know
at
he
me.
played
Look at me.
Tupac.
I'm Tupac. You set me up. I'm like, what, nigga? Get this nigga off. Terrible. Terrible. Two, he was Papa Doc on 8
Yep.
Mile. And he didn't rap.
He never
bitch
rapped.
ass nigga. He
Let
didn't never
that
rap.
bitch go first.
He did all this shit, beats Eminem up, all that, never rapped, bitch ass nigga.
Okay,
And then-
but so you don't like him in the Marvel movies though? I think he's
And I
pretty
never
good.
liked him.
He's no on those movies.
I think
he
he's
does
good in
fine.
the
He's a good
Avengers.
exactly when
He's
he's
good
the
in these
Falcon.
type of movies,
He's
yeah.
fine, but he's the main character for this one.
I'm nothing.
Yeah.
He is not a main character, nigga, at
No.
all.
No.
At all.
No. Everything he in, I'll just be like, every time he get on the screen, I'll just be like, frown up.
Man, I'd be like, oh man, Anthony fucking Mackie. God damn.
It's the name.
The name of
It's his name.
yeah, it's like it's that smirk, that
Yeah,
weird
he be like-
halfway smirk type of.
So you mean to tell me?
Where did he play Tupac on
No,
No,
the Biggie
on the
movie.
Biggie
The
movie.
Biggie movie.
Notorious?
Oh,
You remember that?
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Hey, nigga,
And he
what
was- he
was
just
that
let
joke he
everybody
did?
know.
What was that joke he did on the movie? When he was like, I'm just playing, man.
Oh yeah, he was like,
what he
"Come on."
do?
He was like, "Man, fuck you." He's like, "Get out my face, fuck you." No, I'm
No,
just
I'm
playing.
just playing. Come in here,
He was like, "I'm Tupac."
man. That's what I'm saying.
What you call did a better Tupac than him?
Who?
Fucking Miles from Moesha.
No, for real, he did. He
Remember he was in
did.
the MC Hammer
Yes,
movie?
he did a better Tupac than that nigga. Like,
Yeah, I was like, bro, get this
that
out
Anthony
of
Mackie
here.
shit was trash. But anyway,
Wait, do you think that they are blackwashing that?
oh, that's
Like
what I
trying
wanted to
to
get back
make-
to.
yeah, for sure.
But what I was saying about that was they were gonna make him a character that was actually predominantly white.
Right. Like I said, that's why they mad.
Who, Anthony Mackie to
But people were saying it was gonna be Harry. It was gonna be Harry Osborn. But in the comic books, Harry was actually. I mean, not Harry. Norman Osborn, which is Harry's dad, the Green Goblin, was black.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Nigga had waves and everything. I swear to God. So I said, y'all actually see. Don't let black people start looking up that little white shit.
Yeah.
Because when we start looking up and finding out we actually got some characters in this bitch, we're gonna be looking like no motherfucker.
Y'all the ones.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah, for
y'all
sure.
actually got us fucking fucked up because we could have been black this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck out of here. But
Characters and everything.
yeah, it is. We have to, just like gays, we gotta have some black representation too. I'm serious. Gay people get to be in every goddamn scene too. Why can't we do it? Why can't we be motherfucking Captain America? Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah,
Exactly. So
I'm
we
not
ain't
mad at it either. What's that?
what?
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Let
remember.
me see.
Is it too much?
See?
Like,
See?
Is it too much to do that? Is you think that they're doing too much?
I don't
No.
want them to force it though. I don't want to make. I don't want to make it an obvious thing where you're like, oh, I see what y'all doing.
But that's what they feel.
I
like.
can
Yeah,
see
but
it.
why not? They
Because it's gonna be apparent that y'all not doing it for the right reasons. Like y'all not casting a nigga that can actually.
who cares? Do it.
No,
they
when I-
they made Cleopatra white,
Yeah,
Oh my god,
Cleopatra
that's
is
terrible.
That's
terrible.
A good actress on top of that.
and so they do it all the time.
They do
It is
fuck
what
shit
it
like that
is.
all the
I'm just saying, as far as like film watching and looking at something that's like, oh, this nigga can't act. He just got the role because he black. Then I'd rather y'all, if y'all gonna do it that way, then pick somebody that can actually act than just to put a nigga there.
It'll happen
No, he can act his
eventually.
ass off.
No, I'm
That
just
dude.
I'm talking about just
Yeah.
anything.
But this is my thing. Like they, by them giving Jonathan Majors that role of Kang in the Marvel movies, because he's gonna be basically the next Thanos, like where he's the big villain, right? They already showing y'all that they're open to the diversity in the Marvel universe. So I mean, they showed it plenty of times with some of the people that came together for the Avengers. I feel like there's all kinds of representation in the Marvel universe right now. Even with like a gay, what's her name,
America.
no, Marvel America. She was gay, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's one of them things where they're trying.
Ferreira. Is
No, not that. But her name is I think it is America on.
Yeah,
the,
yeah, I know
With
what
the
you're talking about.
universe.
she was one of the people on the not Captain America movie. What is it? Doctor Strange movies. She would punch
I like how
a hole. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you was there. But she punch a holes in realities, and she's able to go to different realities. And they introduced her. Her name was I think America.
Yeah, I know.
And
Hispanic.
and she had an LGBT flag on her shit. They like, all right, cool.
Girlfriend.
And then on externals or whatever the fuck those
Expendables.
no, not Expendables, the externals, the ones with Angelina Jolie. Remember the Marvel movie? Yeah, everybody kind of forgot that one. It was really good though, but that one is important. Everybody need to watch that one. But the guy was gay, the black guy. You remember the one that played on Atlanta, that he played the rapper.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in real
was,
life. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so he was he was gay on the movie. So they're trying to show the shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. As far as it feeling like it's being blackwashed, no, I just feel like it's what is it, fair now? A little bit more fair.
Yeah, more representation.
They're being equal.
Yeah, I love
Equality.
it.
We've been watching them for decades and centuries, damn near, do the shit where it's
Yeah.
a lack of diversity.
Like you said with
And it's all
Cleopatra.
white stuff.
Like you said with Cleopatra, that's still crazy to me.
I mean, even outside of
I
Cleopatra,
was-
they have white people going in for Asian roles, for Indian roles.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
They
only
do.
right that we get that.
They're
They were
actually
showing-
trying their hardest to make sure they're accurate on some of our characters these days. If you notice that they are being a little bit more understanding of to get those kind of characters right, because they know they're gonna have so much backlash.
Yeah.
They know they are, and they care about that
I mean,
these
even
days.
with Hunger Games, when they had Rue as a different race, I think.
Who was that?
I don't know. I don't watch that shit, but they had a young black child playing the character, and I think in the book she was supposed to be blacker.
Oh, I ain't hit.
But they wanted her to be casted as white, and they were very upset when it came out.
I ain't hit. Who you looking at?
They even way back when they had people like Shirley Temple in blackface playing black characters.
Get out of here.
To
Shirley Temple, let me see. Because I remember Shirley Temple commercial.
So what happened?
She had blackface? Oh, no. That's crazy. They showed them that. Blackface. Shirley Temple.
Oh, my God.
That's disrespectful.
So it's been from the beginning of time that they wanted to portray.
Oh, my goodness.
You see the lips?
Yes. Why the lips white?
Because what the fuck was they gonna do? That was how they do. That's how they did it back in the day. The lips are like that to like. You see how big they make them? They're supposed to make fun of our lips, basically. They're supposed to be big lips. That's what the white stuff.
That's crazy. That's wild.
That's crazy as fuck.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. I think fucked upness is hilarious. As fucked up.
Not ever know.
Shirley Temple. Fuck her now. You know what I mean?
She was a kid.
Fuck her. You know what I mean?
She was a kid. She was a child.
She just did what they told her. Nah.
Why are we clapping for this bitch? No.
I'm clapping for you.
Oh, fuck this fucker.
Let her go.
I'm dead. But yeah, no, it's finally, giving us a little leg in. I think all kinds of people, Hispanic, shit, they had an Asian motherfucker and have his whole story in Marvel now. The Chung shit. And that movie was fire.
You talking about from
Shang-Chi or what?
Doctor Strange dude?
Yep.
Yeah.
The little, not that nigga, but that's crazy. Not the bonnet and shit with the hair.
What? They got more?
And Mama joint. Yeah, she was really in that bitch trying to run away like a slave. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
See, I'm not seeing what y'all seeing. I just looking at y'all face. Oh man.
And she looking all pitiful, like just
What's she doing? Let me see.
like
Black ass hands.
What is? And so she got to be mean as fuck because she
black.
No. Stop.
What happened? What they do?
Why she black and greasy like that?
Right.
I want to hear this low key. Like where the audio at?
Who told you to put that black on? I guess your daddy told you to do it. Your daddy's a soldier, isn't he? Why I wouldn't hurt a little girl like you? Maybe you'll tell me where your daddy is. I'd like to talk to him. Come here, you. She didn't mean nothing.
Okay, so wait, they got a butler on there. All right, I'm done.
They
Just
say
fell out the
nigger?
steps and shit. I don't know what the fuck happened. Did she say nigger?
I have no clue.
I heard the lady was yelling. I'm like, what she say?
Probably, I don't know. Anyway, man, that's wild.
Is crazy. That's wild.
That's a fucking wig for me.
I know. Who sat there on set and like put that on her to make her?
Who told you to put that black on?
Was it your daddy? I wouldn't hurt a pretty girl like
Right.
you. Where's your daddy?
You gonna get in trouble.
Too. Oh my God. That is
See,
fucked
I
up.
would have just told him around that time, a nigga like me needs some space.
Space.
A nigga like me needs
A
some
nigga like me
space.
needs some space.
Needs some space. No, but y'all see the story about Donald Trump in the news right now?
No.
He got found
You didn't see
guilty
it?
in all them counts.
He got found guilty.
Against his
Like 30,
34 counts.
It's like 30 some felonies, right?
34, yeah.
like as of his active president.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh yeah,
Found guilty?
he's not gonna be
Guilty.
president. That's the good news here.
I mean, I guess that was the whole point.
That's the point of it though, because
Right.
you know what's crazy?
Just for the Donald Trump
for
getting
sure.
found guilty.
What-
You know what I mean?
What's crazy is that
Yeah.
the what's the Democrat, not the Democrat, what's the other party?
Republican.
They were supposed to announce Donald Trump as and 4 days after his sentencing. So he gets sentenced on July 11th. They supposed to announce Donald Trump as the candidate July 15th. Yeah. So they was like, nah, nigga.
And he was a clear cut win.
Oh yeah, he was
He was a
land.
clear cut.
What
Girl,
caliber?
I don't
Hey,
like that.
What Calico say? That nigga was gonna be a landslide.
No, it was gonna be a landslide.
Yeah, it was gonna be
because everybody tired of Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
he was gonna get him up out of here.
Look how they drew.
So y'all know. So Pete, what does this mean for the Republican Party? That means that they add a last minute Republican Party candidate. He campaigns against
who it's gonna be?
Joe Biden. Does he win against Joe Biden? Even though I know everybody's so tired of Joe Biden.
It's going to be the mayor of Florida. What's his name? I mean, the governor of Florida that wants to run for president.
I have not paid attention to none of the other candidates because I know nobody's gonna fuck with.
Trump. But does anybody know the governor from Florida's name right now? Is it DeSantis? Is that?
Yeah, I think that is. It sounds like.
And he's just as bad as Trump. He's worse.
DeSantis. That's he running for president.
Yeah, he was going to, but now that Trump, we know if Trump was to run for president, he was going to win flat out.
So that
right?
was the whole. This is
so
the
now
whole
that
thing.
he can't run anymore, it's going to be someone just like him or worse because they're going to want that mentality in office
I ain't
again.
gonna lie, the Florida they ain't legalized marijuana yet.
Yeah.
Shit, I was down there like.
And that's
Miami.
a big ass state. That's wild.
I'm doing that in Orlando, trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
He said he's still gonna see Biden in November. He don't give a fuck.
Boy in a jail cell.
Trump ain't going to jail. Y'all think he's going to jail?
I mean-
Biden campaign warns, convicted felon or not, Trump could still be president. 2 hours.
That's not. That should disclaim. I mean, that should disqualify you.
But it don't fucking matter. He said
No, that should disqualify you. You can't be no fucking felon.
But if his camp said that, his camp's not gonna say that for no fucking.
Let me ask you this question. We live in America where you if you have a felony, you can't work at fucking Pepsi.
You can't even
But
vote.
you mean to tell me you could be a fucking president with a felony?
You can't even vote.
You can't even vote.
You can't vote.
Wait, I can't vote?
You can't vote if
vote.
you have a felony.
It's certain.
Oh, I was about
It
to say.
depends on
It depends on
probably
the
the type
felony.
of felony,
get the
right?
fuck
no,
outta here.
it depends on the felony though.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's just like if I go
Gun
to jail.
felonies.
No, what I'm saying, if I go to jail for like murder, or
Gun
some
felonies.
shit, gun,
I don't got no gun
shit.
felonies.
Oh, gun. No.
No, I don't gotta go.
What kind of felony?
A little bit of murder, but no.
A little bit of murder.
No, I got a little bit. I mean,
killed someone
they
just a little bit.
classify it as theft, but I ain't steal shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't steal.
You don't,
kid.
yeah, you don't
I don't
steal.
do none of that type of shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like me, nigga like me needs some respect.
They said either way he's gonna be the Republican nominee.
That
How?
don't make no sense.
Are you guys okay?
So he got to go to jail then.
Are you
we got
guys
to send him to
afraid?
jail.
Are you afraid? Are you guys afraid?
I am afraid of a
Like
Trump.
if he's
Back to Trump,
reelected
yeah.
and he's back,
Yes.
do you believe he's going to turn this into a dictatorship?
Not
Man,
a
listen.
dictatorship, but I think there's gonna be a Trump gave people excuse to be fucking
Racist
crazy
as fuck.
and racist
Yeah.
and bold as fuck in America where they've been hiding. And it's good for people like us because we don't need that because we're not confrontational. We're not the antagonists. We're a lot of times of our own personal lives. We're the protagonists. We're just trying to live this life.
And I think he's one of those guys is like he's using his power for like the bad shit. So like I could just see him get in office and be like, "Oh, y'all got me out of here the first time, right?"
Exactly.
Oh, watch this.
Oh, put them walls back the
Yeah,
fuck up. I mean,
exactly.
put them start finishing them walls.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You know what I
it's
mean?
gonna be-
Put them
yeah.
kids in them cages.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
You know what he did? He took Trump took he put troops back over in Afghanistan when we like you remember you don't know I know we've been in Afghanistan like it was a point in time we've been in Afghanistan for a long time and we got to a point where the war wasn't with Afghanistan wasn't even a war but at this point we were teaching them how to be an army.
Yeah,
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is we over there doing that?
it's wild.
And Joe Biden
Sending money. over there.
but Joe Biden finally brought them motherfuckers back. I'm just saying, like, I couldn't believe that was even a thing once I said that. What are we doing with that?
Trying to train more people so we can use them.
Have allies.
when we need them.
Yeah, that's what we did with Israel. That's why we on the wrong side of fucking history right now.
Doing with Israel.
Yeah.
We have not stopped.
You're right.
Like,
But that's a whole different
I think
subject.
another reason why I'm not. It's not. I'm scared because it's Trump. I'm scared if any Republican person wins and then they get swayed by the rest of the Republican Party because they're pushing Project 2025, and I'm not really.
What's that?
for shit. It's basically, it's like a big agenda, and it'll criminal. Okay, some of the things it'll criminalize pornography. It removes protections.
I'm going to jail then.
Discriminated based on your gender identity. And it terminates like stuff for people to have to give rights to people as far as what we're just talking about with diversity, equity, and inclusion. Like anything like that, like any anything like, oh, because you are one of the minorities and you're in a different predicament, there's no more assistant programs and stuff like that for them. Like,
it's like figure it out.
Oh, like so. Oh, okay. So you talk about like food stamps and shit like that.
I mean, not necessarily, but yeah, but like anything that'll make you different.
Oh, like black,
yeah,
grants and shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of that shit'll be out of the window.
What?
Yeah.
You know how many black people are able to start their business and succeed in life right now because of those?
People, like, yes, and even like giving people like loans based on the fact that
you make over. Yeah, you made over.
But you want to know something?
Housing program.
This is a question I have, and I don't. If y'all know the answer, then I truly don't know. Do they give white people those grants?
I mean, they take them.
No, but I'm saying, do they have specific grants directed towards the fact that they're white and they're probably are low class?
Yes.
So they have white grants.
Not like you're white only. It's usually backed in like you have heritage here. Your people went through this, or they have that like what is it, 25-cent Indian or $1 Indian or whatever, and they get to claim. Oh,
but I ain't talking about that.
But that is what they use. They find their ways into those programs, and they're usually the main.
When I say that, I mean like specifically around the idea.
I don't think so though.
So think about it.
I don't think so.
As a country, of course they would have some kind of problem with that. They looking at what damn, this is because think about it. Every white motherfucker ain't rich. Every white motherfucker ain't got it. So they probably looking at it like, damn, how the fuck you get a government funded grant because you black and in poverty stricken areas? They probably like, where the fuck ours at? Now, if I knew, I'm ignorant to this. I don't know. I want to find this out though. If they have stuff for white people, then I'll hey, whatever.
You have to be white in something. You have to be white and gay. You got to be white and disabled. White from Ireland. You have to be white in something.
So they don't. So they don't have that.
Veteran.
So they don't have that.
Yeah, good.
You can't just be white and have something because you already are privileged.
Good.
Like flat out.
Good.
Okay, so in the grand scheme of things, we talking about the people who make these governors and this. You think these motherfuckers Republicans want that? They the same motherfuckers that hate paying tax, having all this big ass tax break because
it helps
the fucking the Democrat or the lower middle class or whatever, or just the lower class. So at the end of the day, why would they not be against that shit? That's free money to black motherfuckers because they black.
But they're already getting free money off of the things that they do and the things that the privileges that they are allowed to have, the systems that they
bankruptcy
pay into, even being able to they get a higher.
Oh my gosh.
Able to have an opportunity to do anything they want to do here.
They took advantage of bankruptcy like crazy. I didn't even know.
Stuff are put into place not only for one because the people who are giving those grants are going to get more money off the back end. I'm doing all this stuff. I can write it off, philanthropy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm going to benefit from this 10 times over what the fuck you're going to benefit from this. I'm not counting on you taking these resources, expanding on them, and showing other people how to do it so y'all can actually have your own shit. I'm counting on you fucking this money up and owing me. And
stimulus.
You know what I'm
Stimulus.
you trying to take that pull yourself up by the bootstrap, whatever mechanism I gave you, and trying to take it somewhere else, and they say no.
But look how it's backfiring. Look how it's backfiring.
It's not backfiring. It's working.
No, it's not. There are people that's taking that opportunity and making businesses from it.
How many of those people are doing it successfully?
It's a lot.
Passing it on to their families and being able to show other families how to do it.
Well, we ain't get to that point yet. That's called generational wealth. That's called teaching each one. That's passing it down. We ain't get to that point. For example, my mother is an example of that. Listen, my mother's an example of that. She is one of those examples. So look at her and what she's doing.
She's the 0.01%.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Come on.
You might not say it, but if you look at the numbers and you look at where we are now, yes, there might have been improvements, but like drastically across the board. And then even what the effect of who's doing what right now and how it's going to spread out later, and like how many of these people are actually like putting aside money for their kids and teaching other people how to do what they do.
But that's what I'm telling you. There are people that I've seen. These are people not just because shit. My mother ain't the only person that does this. I actually seen other people who started around the same time are black people that are taking these advantages and doing that. Not just that. There are other things that people are doing. They taking these grants and they're applying them and they're starting their store of some sort. They're starting their restaurant. They actually these hot sauce your boys whatever they use those fucking grants. They, you know what I'm saying? They make something from these opportunities. This money. They trying to, don't do that.
I thought it was my book.
No, but like they're taking these opportunities with these grants and they're doing something with it. They starting these businesses, and that's how we're gonna do that if we actually get the ball rolling. Like, you know what I mean? And there are people that are putting seeds in the fucking ground for us right now, and it's because of those opportunities. That is honestly, I feel like that is like a way of giving reparations in some sort, because I get it, but just listen to what I'm saying. The reparation things is going to be hard to do now because of the how mixed up everybody is. At this point, we're going to have everybody going to be able to get some kind of reparations.
I feel like you both can be right at the same time, because what China is saying is completely right. Who cares if 3% of the niggas in the world are creating generational wealth? It compares to nothing to the 300% of the whites that have created generational wealth come from old ass.
But it's hard for us to do that just because of the fact of what they, they give.
I'm just saying we get up. We got to lay again. This is
we have an opportunity to possibly create it, but I'm not going to be here to see it. Are you?
No, but
that's 3-4 generations. See if they continue it going on.
Well, you plant apples. You plant an apple tree for motherfuckers eat later that you ain't gonna be able to eat.
Correct.
So at the end of the day,
that's why I say two people can be right. Y'all both are right.
No. It's just a discussion. At the end of the day, I'm just saying that I understand from a person perspective that may so happen to be. I'm just thinking as a person, so I can understand a white person saying where they don't know that how we look at it, but they're like, hey, what the fuck?
Like the real poor, actual poor ass white person does look at it like that. But at the same time, it's just like that poor white person still is able to go and take advantage of all of the opportunities that
they don't see it like that. But
because they don't want to work.
They don't see it like that. And they Republican too. And they Republican too.
And they be the first ones to vote.
But don't want nobody else to have nothing.
Yeah.
But you can go and get everything.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
That's weird as fuck.
So do you think it's a race thing, or do you think it's like a classist thing?
It's always about both. It's always been about both.
But it all stems from the latter.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. There are celebrities right now that.
Maybe it's vice versa though.
No, but look, there are celebrities.
I believe it can be both, but I believe it's more of a classist thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Think about all society. A lot of society.
With their own people.
That's why they exactly.
Yeah.
That's why they
ghettos
eliminate the middle class, and now they've made it so you're either
poor or
No. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you,
that's it.
I just learned this. When you get to a point where you're considered middle class or upper middle, whatever the fuck, in any middle class, nigga, you get no fucking tax breaks for real. So you're literally paying. Now you're starting to pay taxes when you don't really even got money like that to pay taxes.
Yeah.
So now I'm just saying, like, I see it firsthand. Like, damn. So I got to come up with this money. Exactly. So I got to either exactly
work my ass to the fucking bone.
or get some paid, make some paid plays.
You closer to poor than you are rich in the middle class, and they want to keep it that way. Kind of. They don't want like we up here, we chilling.
They don't want people to get a leg.
And I see that shit firsthand. It's like, damn, they want me to make some fucking bread before if I want this, they want you to make some bread, or they like you either get their hair or you go there, and it's not an in between.
This is what. I'm sorry. Middle class is 51,000, between 51,000 and 154,000.
154.
That's low. There is a lower middle class.
No, but for 154,000,
that is a lot of fucking money.
No, but for $51,000 annual income to be considered middle class,
that's like
it
McDonald's.
has to be one class. It just says
no. Middle class start at 60.
It says the median household income across all 345 cities is 77,000, making middle class income limits fall between 51,000 and 154,000.
I thought last time I read it was 60
and this
something.
is a 2024 study. But regardless, for $51,000 to be considered, who the fuck is
That's
surviving
crazy.
off of $51,000?
I'm not gonna lie.
That's McDonald's. That's literally a McDonald's job.
Is it?
No, 50. Right, exactly.
that's McDonald's.
51. No, it's not.
What's
McDonald's,
51?
Right, but 51,000. That's about honest to God. That's about fucking what? $30 an hour.
Is it?
Nah, it's way
$25.
less than that.
It's less
It can't be
That's
30.
way less
That's,
than that.
I'll do the numbers real quick.
Yeah, it can't. I'm
That's
thinking
way less.
$30. We're gonna do 30. We're going 30.
I was
that-
making, not even being funny, like 3 years ago, I was making 19 an hour at my other job, and I was bringing home like 40K.
Yeah, it's 40 something. Like when you was making like your regular job, like 45.
That's
Yeah.
around 2 people together making around $18 to $20
Four.
an hour.
Damn.
Times
In a
12.
household.
Sheesh, would y'all take
That's
turns to work?
$30 an hour. $57,000.
Okay.
How many hours a week?
Working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, which is average,
like so you're
right?
talking about full-time schedule.
Full
yeah.
time schedule, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, no days off, no nothing.
8.
That's $57,000. So you have to make $30 an hour just to be
So that's
considered.
before taxes, probably.
Well, that makes sense to be
That
considered
is
middle.
that's
I
definitely
mean-
before taxes, right?
Crazy.
No, listen, that makes sense. I don't think your average people making I don't think your average middle, like lower people
And the
are making $30 an hour.
Yeah, that's why I know that because that's
Yeah.
that's my income. But,
Yeah.
that's why I know that shit is you not surviving off of 30. This
No,
not
it's not enough.
1990.
It's not enough.
You're not surviving off of $30. I'm sorry.
The
No.
numbers are
It's not enough money. It's not enough money.
But it's never going to be enough money. But that's exactly why that
They're
middle-
exactly,
that middle class number has been
exactly,
going down because
exactly.
it keeps
I mean,
the bar keeps on getting higher and higher.
I'm considered middle class, and I don't feel like that's enough either. And because I'm not gonna lie to you, once you get to a point where you feel like your means and your life kind of gets right here, it's
Listen, I'm talking from a point where I don't have a car note. I don't have regular bills. You pay what $2,000 a month for rent with no car note, with a $40 fucking phone bill. I'm not paying for insurance. I'm not paying for cable. I'm not paying for. It's not. You're just not surviving.
Yeah.
Because now you have money to. Oh, if my car breaks, I have a little bit saved up
Yeah.
so I can go pay to fix it.
Yeah.
If my kid wants to do a sport.
yeah.
I may be able to afford to do one sport for one.
And
of
if
my
I get
children.
my income tax
If
money,
I get
I'll
my-
have my
if-
money
I'll
for
have-
4 months
yeah, exactly.
till it's gone.
So it's not enough, and I'm a person that lives under my means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So it's just it's not enough. So to consider that shit middle
I feel
class
it.
is fucking funny.
No,
It's
that's
like to
wild.
me.
No, I feel it. I mean, I think the middle class should start around like, I don't know, actually
70.
200,000?
maybe 75,000.
Look, I'm 200,000 at this point.
No,
'cause
see, no. I
And
I did
today's
the numbers with
200,000.
I did numbers with 200,000, right? Because that's a short term goal I literally want to get to, like where I'm going to work my ass off.
$200,000
And this is my thing:
is
200,000,
$16,000 a month.
and you got
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's
bread.
livable.
You got
That's doable.
More
bread.
than livable.
That's the right.
You
You
got
can
bread.
live comfortably.
You could
With
pay all your.
$16,000 a month, you can comfortably live.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what every average American.
more than enough money.
Not average ones, but the ones that work hard for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not
We
gonna lie,
at
you
least
have-
could deserve to live like this. This is a
You can
4-bedroom
vacate.
house.
Yeah, you
You can
should-
vacate.
This is a
Yeah, you
4-bedroom
can save.
house.
You
This
shouldn't
is
have no-
vacation.
you
This is
shouldn't have-
savings. This is retirement.
Remember, I told we had this conversation.
Yes.
Remember, I told you that's where I want to be.
Yes.
That's like my least.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's what I want to be like. If I don't go past 250 in my life, whatever. I have a vacation every couple of times a year. I have a nice house. I got savings. The kids is good. We got clothes. We got food.
We have what we need.
Yeah.
We have what we need.
Yeah,
You're able
period.
to save. You're able to save.
By the end of the year, right?
Yeah, facts. And then we can do 5-year plan bunker.
If we live to 80, how many good years, working years, do we have left
I'm not trying
in our
I ain't
bodies?
letting them.
I'm done.
years.
So my point is that $30 an hour, right? And we live to 80. Would I have to work 40 more fucking years? 30 more fucking years?
Yeah, of course
So
we
I
already
can
know
save
that's
because you
depressing.
can't afford to save.
That shit depressing.
It is.
You have
though.
to really penny pinch and hoard and not live. You're literally working. You're literally living your life just to survive.
And then when you finally get a breather,
You're done. You're dead.
That ain't life.
Your
for me.
body hurts.
No,
Your
it's
medical
not.
bills.
It's not.
It's not worth it.
It's not.
Ain't life.
Bro, when I used to work at the hospital and seeing them people in my department were there for 35, 40 years, and I'd be like,
I just seen Dave at Walmart. I was like, remember
He's
Dave?
still there?
I said, God damn, bro. You been in for a long motherfucking time. See, a nigga like me needs some space.
good one.
You see how that, that was perfect. That was like perfect time.
That was perfect.
But yeah.
I'm mad as fuck. I'm looking at him so serious, like a nigga like you need some what?
Like,
Space.
but
He was there for years when I got there in 2011.
he was there for a minute.
You should have had a red table talk moment.
Like,
That was
yes.
nice.
Yes, some space. Oh my gosh. I felt
space.
you when you said that.
And then when you
and then I thought space. And I thought space outside. And
Like area.
I hate them. I'm glad they're off there.
I do too.
I'm glad they're off the fucking air. Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
We hate them. I'm with you. I'm here, but I'm with you.
So much. He said, "Come here. I want a hug.
Come here. Give me a hug.
We just get up.
Come here, girly.
Shoulder when I see this.
Right.
No, for real.
Wait. That triggered me,
much.
and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes. I want to feel your energy. Give me the bad and just hold it. Hold it.
Breathe out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I fucking can't. You ever seen Red Table Talk?
No.
Oh, so that's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
That's every
It looked
episode.
Like something.
Jada,
It looked
Jada
like
Pinkett
that.
and her people.
That's Jada Pinkett. Remember they had
I
the.
remember.
Oh my
I
fucking
remember.
god!
I
They used
never
to-
watched it though.
Oh, I fucking hated that goddamn show. That's how it was. Like every time, it was just like and then he would say words to me. As you see what she's doing?
Yeah.
You see what she's doing?
She just cut
That's
it.
what they'll do.
Yeah.
And then didn't it
You like let her talk.
You be like, let her talk. Stop finishing her fucking sentence.
didn't the words they felt
Yeah,
Deep,
the
deep,
words.
deep.
Yes. I'm with you.
sisters and
Can't stand that motherfucker. Oh Lord.
It's hilarious.
for the dress.
Oh yes, and yes, I farted. Okay. Anyway,
God.
so look. So the
Stupid. I smelt it.
So,
Yes.
yeah, whoever smelt it, dealt it. Dealt it, yes.
What you had
dealt
for
it.
lunch? Was it a salad?
Enchilada.
Subway.
He's fresh, yes.
Fresh.
No, but let's move on from that fucking show. Anyway, I think when it comes to Donald Trump, I personally think, I know we're gonna move on from it, but I think it's fucked up if they let a fucking president with a felony, 32 of them bitches.
Yeah.
I got one. I can't even go to fucking Canada.
He said 32 of them motherfuckers.
32 of them bitches. I can't go to Canada. Goddamn.
Damn.
That's some bullshit. But anyway, I got a question, y'all. I want to talk about this on the pod. I mentioned it. The question I dropped in the chat is because I was talking to Ishan and she was saying that she showed me a post and said it's always real. It's like a meme that say this the mom side. The mom side is like everybody's nice and shit, and then this the dad side. It was like that picture of Lil Reese and shit,
Oh, yeah.
and they all like ghetto as fuck and fucked up. I said, I don't know if that's the fucking truth though. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, it depends on what side you're, like, I mean, what are you referring to when you say the dad side? Because do the dad side just mean the mom of the dad side?
If your dad's grandparents descended.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be like your cousins on your dad's side. So like if your dad had sisters or brothers, it'd be
Yeah.
the cousins on that side.
Okay.
So what's the question?
Okay, so
my brothers and sisters, I could even say like my brothers and sisters on my mom's side are a lot more couth and put together, but my extended family on both sides is low key like crazy.
Oh, okay, so let me ask you this question. So, like, she was making an example, and I was like, I was thinking about my brothers and sisters are from my dad, and I was thinking about my brothers and sisters from my mom. For me, when you make say that statement, I think about my family on both sides.
No, it's not about that. It's what you're saying. It's more so what the post you're talking about is kind of like the relatives from your dad's side. So it'd be your dad's uncles. It'd be your uncles, your cousins, and your.
And that's any of them, right?
What
Or
you
is
mean?
that just on my? Because I got
only related to you through your dad.
Yeah, only related to you through your dad.
People that are only related
So you have a grandma, right?
no. No, listen. I'm coming from this angle. Yeah, let me break it down. She was saying our daughters. I'm the dad side. So my side, I was considering my mom's family and I was considering my dad's
but
family.
you're separating because you're acting like as if you're the child. But when Isha was saying it, she's talking about your child. So your child is going to be, it's not your child. Your daughter, Zolani, is not going to say, oh, my dad's side of the family. But I'm not talking about my dad's side of the family that came from his mom. I'm talking about my dad's side of the family that came from
so
his
she
dad.
talk. No, that's what I'm saying. Do we consider everybody?
No,
We just consider your family. You consider everybody. But
That's what I'm talking about.
But it's not going to be so broken down and so detailed that they're going to be like,
Okay,
listen,
no.
we're talking
That's
about.
fine. That's fine. That's what I was saying. That's all I was saying. It's like when we say my side, that means just anybody that's my family members, right? That is from my side, right?
That's anybody that's not related to Isha and her side.
Is that okay?
Right.
So there we go.
Right.
So I was, and that's what I was saying. I was like, if we're saying my side, that means that any of my family, right?
Yes.
And she was like, then she broke down my side. Well, yo dad's side is this, and your mom's side, but it's this. I said, yeah, but your dad's side is this, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and your mom's side is that. So it's like, when we get to that point, how is that true a statement that your mom's side is better than your dad's side? We both got fucked up ass family. It depends on what side you want to choose.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying too. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. You can say both sides is fucked up equally.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what we talking about?
So what
I
are
get
you
what
saying? Are you saying that it just wipes
Do we?
side out? Period.
Yeah, just wipe my side completely out. Like, if you want to decide what side to choose for me, you know what I'm saying? If
She choose like your mom's side.
Yeah,
or
like-
hang out with the most or identify with the most.
something, yeah, basically. So that's why I'm like, you can't say that somebody's dad's side is worse than their mom's side. That's stupid to say. That's a dumb statement.
I mean, family is
It's
family.
not
You're
worse.
Gonna,
It's
you
just-
as an individual are gonna choose like pick the good out of the bad, or whatever the saying is. Like you're gonna take the good with the bad. So like I know with this family, these certain things come with it. You know what I mean?
It's always the dad side that's the meme was meant to be a joke, but it's really relatable.
I mean, I don't think
It's relatable.
so.
Like the dad side is, for the most part, it just seems like the dad side of the family is the family where you're gonna have all your shooters, all your drinkers.
That's my mom's side.
All your and then you're gonna have your mom's side. Yeah, that's you. That's
Nah, I know, but that's what
but
I'm
a
saying.
lot of people relate to that meme. That's why it was made, and that's why it was spread.
Do you
and
feel
that's
that
why
way?
it went viral.
Do your dad's side have the shooters?
Yeah.
Why is that a relate?
don't know.
Maybe because that's not my life. I don't understand it.
If they reversed the meme, then you would be like, "Oh, it's so relatable because my mom's side."
I wouldn't even say that. I would just be like, to me, it's just like it's a fucking game of chance. Like, what are we talking about
That is
here?
true. Yeah,
That's
but
what
it's
I said. It's a good with the bad. There's like unless it is literally a drastic difference, but it don't matter. It
But
can
that-
be the opposite. Like
yeah,
you said.
but that-
it depends on your life.
and like I
how
said,
your parents
yeah.
came out.
But that same post, I seen that post, and people was in the comments like, "No, but my mom's side, like you know."
Right, exactly.
So it's not.
That's why it's a
so
dumbass fucking
it's
post.
It's not. But that's
It's not
that's
dumb
really,
because
it's really for engagement,
humor,
bro.
right? It was humor.
It's really for
No,
engagement.
I get it, but my point is like she was showing me like, oh, this is just fucking valid. No,
She
it's
probably
not.
was saying your side of the family ghetto was for her daughter. She was probably saying her family polished and your family not.
And I sat there and said, my thing was like, what family? No, I'm not even about to go there. I'm not even gonna go there. But I was gonna be like,
Yeah.
What are the specifics?
I was gonna say,
Name 'em.
Please don't let me say nothing about
Name
your
'em.
family. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me say nothing about your family that you know, because this is the family you know. The other ones you don't know.
Yeah.
So then now I automatically win because now you don't even fuck with one of the side of your family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So because you don't fuck with a side of the family, that don't make them the worst side of the family.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning like you just don't talk to them. Like you don't interact with them.
Right.
So it's like, what are you talking about? So you actually, from the family members I seen on your father's side, they look way better than the ones I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know these motherfuckers, but the ones I do know, they suck. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and this, I'm trying to be fair here. I am being very vocal on this. But my whole thing is like, I'm giving an example. That's not a true statement. I think it's bullshit. And I think that
It is. It's just.
I-
It's just.
no,
For, it's just for
you don't-
engagement.
you the only
It's-
one on
it's
this
for
one.
engagement.
Right.
You're the only one on this one.
Get people commenting and sharing
Yeah.
and talking about it and stuff.
It's literally on engagement. Because like I said, it's not a thing to where like it's set in stone of what like, oh yeah, so that's true. It's just it's
You
for
know what
engagement.
That would mean
It's for engagement.
that would mean that women pick bad partners with bad families. That's what that would mean if we were taking.
I mean, technically it do.
if we were taking it seriously.
That goes for the good girls always pick the bad boys.
Yeah.
That's generation.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
That would make it generational if it was a fact.
No, that might make it. You know what? That might
That's
make it
crazy.
true.
Look, now you want
That might make
you
it.
ain't shit.
No, I'm talking shit.
Now that I think about
Now
it,
that I think about it,
This is why
she did date the prisoner. His family was prisoners.
it makes sense.
I figured. I thought that was a good conversation about what a social media kind of make us have these dumb ass fucking conversations, but it's narratives that are like
I
it's
feel
not
like they're
just
fun
that.
though. They're fun debates. Everything doesn't have to be so serious.
Yeah, I don't take everything literal.
Yeah, sometimes we get
Yeah.
lost in that shit.
Get lost in it, and I think we do make it more serious.
We do. The man and woman shit.
That shit is getting
out
on
of
my
fucking hand.
nerves.
It's out of hand.
Getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves.
Yes, it does.
Everybody has an opinion, even if they're not dating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if they haven't had serious relationships, or this is what I would do.
Yeah.
Because what is social media used for those people?
Engagement
For money.
and
Exactly.
money.
So they're going to say what needs to be said. And that's why I feel like that's why my TikTok did that. I was willing to say, I know what to say. I know how to poke the bear. I'm going to poke it so I can get my engagement. I don't care, good, bad. I don't care if you like me, hate me. I don't care. All I care is that whether you like me or hate me, I'm going to get paid because you're watching, you're reposting, you're commenting, you're liking. Exactly.
Yeah.
Full of bullshit.
Exactly.
See,
Yeah, facts.
see when
And it all equals
when I
money.
see bullshit that I can't be associated with without me getting into it, I just won't say nothing about it. Like they want engagement, they want people to share. I'm not sharing this dumbass shit. It's dumb as fuck to me, and I know what you were trying to do. Like a lot of people just go in there and say something crazy. I'm like, I ain't sharing.
Somebody sent me
Dumb as
something.
fuck.
I don't even
Like,
fucking
come on.
know this chick. She was like, it was a video where this girl was going around asking men that was walking with women, do you allow her to be in her soft girl era or some shit like that? And I was like, why the fuck you sending me this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then just like, I just wonder if I was just wondering what you were gonna say about that. What the
I was
fuck?
going to say, what's your name?
Listen, I'm
the
so
fuck are
ready
you?
for them weird
But it's
motherfuckers
like,
that be
what are you
walking around
talking
trying to just go up and interview people and say the weirdest, dumbest shit. I'm ready for them because they gonna get it.
What you gonna do? Just tweak out?
I'm a spaz.
Like,
I'm
nah.
out my gun. Like get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Engage that.
Nah,
Like it was a
I
chick
want
going
someone to
around.
walk up on
It was
me.
a girl going around like going up to dudes like, so how big is it? And then like some guys that say it or whatever. She's like, can I touch it? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this?
you don't see that one
society?
nigga that want to be like, oh, okay, let me touch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So weird.
yo, he be getting their number. Like, can I get you? Can I?
Weird, bro. Weird.
All right, what about my fit? 1 through 10.
Yeah, weird.
I'd be like, why is that
And
working?
he's so
you don't ever
insec-
seen that?
Yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah, I see it.
It's the same little thing. Like now the girls are like, let me touch it and see how. Oh yeah, you are like a 7 ounce side. Like just, I'm like, yeah.
What the fuck? That's
I will not let no. I don't give a fuck how big I is. I'm not having no weird ass bitch
touch my
dick.
soft dick.
I'm not about to ask to touch your shit. And who the fuck are you?
Yeah. On camera.
Phone, microphone.
Right.
That nigga probably just got a gym stink. Y'all touch.
You got a sweat.
You touch
ball.
right. You touching planters. Yo, wow,
Shit
man.
is weird.
Content. What my nigga
They
Split
do
be saying?
anything.
Yeah, but
CO
bad content,
COE?
terrible content.
Content over everything.
Yeah.
But it doesn't appeal to our generation though. It's not ours. The kids, it's the
It's
kids
them young
that watch
niggas.
that shit.
It's
It
not-
started.
It's the
Definitely
young niggas
started.
stuff.
Our
Yeah,
generation started that shit. They-
we did.
they
But we had a
took it to another level.
we had a cutoff for certain shit we'll do. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
We had some wildin' ass niggas, but they usually got dealt with.
Yeah, we wasn't letting niggas do like them young niggas now. They like 19. They doing that whole little 20 verse one shot. I think that shit is
That shit
corny as
crazy.
fuck.
I be watching some of it though.
I'll
Sometimes
scroll
I
past.
watch it
No,
too.
listen, on Facebook if it pop up, I'll scroll past and like look for a second. But like other than that, I'm like this shit.
I'ma look because
I
it's
seen
funny
Nardo Wick on it
sometimes.
one
It be
time.
like
I was watching
I was
Nardo
like-
Wick earlier.
yeah.
They be doing that.
like,
And then look.
annoys me.
And then the niggas that be talking be like blowing me. They all talk and sound the same. Like shit, like 1 to 10, like yo,
Like, what's your- okay, so, like-
type shit, like so like my fit like out of 20,
nah, 20. What you think?
I'm gonna hit you though.
That shit crazy. That's
He
what's
like,
up.
he like, I fuck with you though, but I'm gonna laugh on you.
I'm gonna go laugh.
I'm
I don't like your shoe. You got the threes on. That's tight shit.
Hey, the babies was funny. I scrolled past his. That shit took me out. She was fine. He was like,
The
like,
baby?
Yeah, the baby. He
I
was
ain't
like,
even
he was
know
like, I'm
that.
gonna fuck with you though. I'm gonna go laugh. It's too hot to be wearing them boots. And they went down to our boots. They was like some leather ass.
Yeah.
He was like, it's too hot to wear them boots. I'm gonna go laugh.
Do hot women do that?
I saw one. The baby was like, she had on some sandals with a $10,000 bill on it. He was like, what's on your shoes? She's like, money. He was like, a $10,000 bill. He was like, I'm gonna go ahead. Go left.
Right? No, she said money.
Buddy.
That nigga
I like
said,
that response.
with a
That's funny.
$10,000 bill.
Yeah, they do, girl. They just did one with Rolly.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm talking about.
that weak bitch.
No, I'm
Oh, the
talking
big
about
girl?
motherfucking girls.
They did EK. I did not watch hers. I'm sorry.
China, we all got on head.
Oh my
I'm so
God!
sorry.
Listen.
I did not know she had a 20v1.
They did Rolly.
You know who EK is?
Who?
No, I don't know. Wait, who? What did it Rolly though? I want to
They
see
did
that.
Rolly like. Hold on.
I gotta see that.
It's all people that want to get their numbers up on social media because
Yeah.
I wouldn't even subject myself to that type of shit.
See, women all would feel like that's subjecting themselves. But I feel like, why is it subjecting?
I don't know what that
It's
is.
men
What's that?
fighting after. it's
Why the
trying to
fuck would I
complete.
come up there with a Fashion Nova fucking dress on, some high heels, some earrings, do my hair, have some makeup to stand in front of a nigga I don't know to get validated from him?
You know what else? Yeah.
You fuck with me.
You know
or
what else?
not?
You know what else? The one game I do kind of find funny, like the popping balloon shit.
Yes, that's
yeah.
be cracking.
So like they give all these girls or guys like a whole bunch of balloons, and like if you like when you walk in and introduce yourself, and like if they pop the balloon, that mean they don't find you attractive or they don't think you.
That's
you know?
stupid.
yeah.
That's
So like,
stupid.
listen, it'd be like a nigga walk in, he'd be like ugly. Well, soon they walk in, you just hear pop, 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 pop. Everybody pop their
Damn.
balloon, and then they be like, yeah, you go. Everybody pop their balloon, bro. You gotta go ahead.
That's wild. See, that's fucked up.
And then they get to arguing, like they be like, so why you pop the balloon? They be like, I don't know, like his shoes like dirty, like whatever. He be like, my shoe. They're like, look at your wig though, like. And they just be like, going back and forth. I'm like, that's literally what they doing
I'm
for it.
dead.
Like,
Look, this shit had me
y'all
cracking
talking, and
up.
You just hear somebody.
Yeah, or he'd be like, he'd be just sitting there talking. He'd be like, yeah, so like, I was shot when I was not pop. Like, what
Play
the
it.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I've been through trial. Like,
Oh, this.
mom,
Wait, I
like,
think Seb might have just showed me this.
what's that?
This is a Nardo wig.
He is so dry mouth. That nigga be like, what's your name?
Oh, they don't have it on here. They don't have
They got the audio. Oh, okay.
But anyway,
But
this should be funny. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. Sometimes I look like little
I won't
clips,
watch
man,
it
but I-
intentionally, but when it comes, I'm gonna stop. When I'm
Yeah.
scrolling and it's there, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Honestly,
saying. That's how I feel.
the one
Like,
thing
I
you
would never
can't-
go to a YouTube
I'm
video
not
to
gonna
click
type it in.
But I'll go on Facebook and see it and be like, oh, I'll just stop and look at it for like a minute. It'd be like a minute.
Yeah, maybe
clip.
a minute clip. Yep, I'll watch it for a minute.
I mean, these days, you know how it is, man. You see something and catch you with a clickbait.
Yeah.
You see something, you like, all right. Especially you go on Twitter, you see all kinds of clips
Yeah.
of shit. You be like, man, what the fuck is this? I gotta see this. Shit's funny.
I don't get on Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
Oh,
is-
man, Twitter is- I think-
I was telling you about
I think that shit.
When I-
Yeah, it got
when
everything.
Wouldn't I tell you about that last year? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
you
Twitter
was.
be having some shit, bro. Like, I'll be on Twitter all night just dying laughing.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like interact on Twitter. I literally just watch Twitter. Like I be on Twitter just looking at shit, laughing at shit, saving shit, whatever. Twitter undefeated, man. I can't even lie. I can't even lie.
I don't.
Want to
get
see some
on
good
there.
fucking videos? Twitter. You want to see some funny shit? Twitter. Some crazy shit.
I mean,
Twitter.
are y'all even still getting turned on by porn? Like, be honestly, like,
No.
does that shit really still turn y'all on?
You're desensitized.
I've been really.
I am very
I've been
desensitized.
really
I'm very
off of- I've really
desensitized,
been
yeah.
on like a porn thing for a very long time.
I kind of been on my like anti-porn thing lately, but I'm gonna be honest. Like when I go on Twitter, I go down my thing. I don't really look at that as like the porn. I do scroll past, but if it's some stuff that come up on there, I'd be like, damn. I'll look at it for a second.
I'm
and keep
desensitized
scrolling.
to most things now. I mean, I can watch you get killed. And
I can't do
I
that.
don't know why.
I can't do that.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I can't watch
watch it,
that.
though.
Yeah.
I can watch it, but I don't want to no more. Like,
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
Like, I watch it and like after I watch it, I just be like, oh.
They got on Twitter. They always be like, "Oh, boyfriend finds girl in the room with a dude and shoots him or some shit." I be like, "I ain't watching that shit." I skip past that kind of shit.
I'm
Like,
not
They
gonna-
have the video. They be having the videos.
I'm not gonna watch it, right? But I could watch it and not feel nothing, and that's why I stopped watching shit like that. Because I'm like, I don't feel nothing no more. Like my heart doesn't
Yeah,
do
if I
shit.
do-
It don't drop. I don't. It does. I don't. I'm not sad. I'm not nothing because I'm desensitized. Same with porn. Like
I'm,
it gotta be real weird.
yeah, my porn,
Nah, my
my
shit
porn got
It
low.
gotta be weird.
If in
Yeah.
order for
Mine
me to
gotta
get
be. Mine gotta be like filthy.
in order for me to get
Filthy.
turned on
Yes.
now,
It
gotta be
right, it
filthy.
can't be no normal
Yes.
shit. I just can't see no normal shit no more.
Facts.
I gotta see two niggas.
I want to. I want to see. Bitch, I want to see. I want to see a bitch get her face fucked and a nigga holding her nose. Like,
Yeah. No facts. And she like, like, oh.
right. Okay, but that
Yo,
that same
I had
scenario,
I had a
but
black glove fetish for how many?
that,
it was the girls that had these long ass black gloves, and they'll just be jacking a nigga off, and they'll just make them nut and
Remember
shit.
the one I was like, I showed you?
Damn, that's crazy.
Man, it's a chick on there that do like the hand jobs. Oh my god.
Yeah, like you remember nigga like,
yeah. He's like, and she was like, and she was like,
and he was like, fuck, oh my god.
He's like, oh my god.
It is.
I was like, God
I
damn.
do have to see trifling shit, and that same shit that you want them to hold her nose. I want to see the same shit
too.
with two niggas.
But no,
Oh my
hell,
God.
I want to see a nigga eating dick while the other nigga hold his nose.
no.
Oh
See,
my
look, the thing about me, the nigga like me needs some space.
That was the first time that was actually funny to me today. I cannot.
I can't do that.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
give a fuck.
It got to.
I'm nothing.
I tried to watch a midget, and I'm just like, this
Oh,
shit
no,
is
that-
weird.
that
I'm
shit
like,
was
that
funny.
was very weird. Yes, I couldn't get turned on.
What's his name? Baby Alien or whatever the
No,
fuck.
it was
that
a
weird
grown
shit.
man and a small ass
Funny.
midget girl, and it was weird as fuck.
Oh, no, I did watch that too.
It was weird.
I watched
I'm
this
like,
Jamaican ass nigga.
I'm like, that's
fucking
gross.
shit. Big, no homo. Like he got a, he got a, you know what I'm saying? He got, you understand me? And he just dogging her like, and she just little like, and just a midget.
Yeah.
Like she like accordion size. You know what I'm saying? And he was fucking her like, I was like, stop,
Was he smiling
bro.
when he was doing it?
I was like, dang.
Oh my god.
She was like, stop.
I was like, why you dogging her
Give her
like
some-
that?
give her
Like, you
some
see the
space.
smile on my face. I was like, why you dogging her like that? Shit.
I'm still laughing because he
She was. She
compared
was
her
like,
to an accordion.
she was
Hit a
little.
note.
He was like holding her.
What the fuck?
Accordion.
That fucking
No, she was like a pillow pet. Like she
Oh
was.
my god.
She was big enough to have fun, but too small.
ridiculous.
She was mad small. And I was like, that's crazy. Now, like I said, I had a small face, like, that's crazy. So I was just like, yeah, my porn has to be fucking trifling. So that's why I think, because when you desensitize,
It gets
to
nastier
shit,
and nastier.
you have to start.
Because it has to.
Attention on Twitter. I have gotten some stuff on my, but I don't know. Somebody posted some rough shit, and I just be like,
Rough?
choking her? Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, you really choking her? Why is you choking him?
On what, like fighting?
Choking her with what?
They fucking, but like, they'll be like choking each other.
Oh no, I don't like the choking.
know, but
Yeah, I don't like getting choked. I don't like getting choked.
Hitting each other.
You like being choked?
Oh fuck no.
Oh.
I remember this girl tried to choke me. I'm like, you don't get the fuck. You don't unhand me.
choking each other, but, like,
The fuck.
He's funny as fuck on who is that
Who?
always says that? He be like, unhand me.
I don't know.
Oh, Mojo Brooks.
Oh
He
my
funny
god,
as
he's
fuck.
Oh,
funny
yeah.
as fuck to me.
Oh,
He's
Mojo
funny.
Brooks.
He's
Oh, I
funny.
ain't
He
hit.
be like,
You hip,
unhand
you hip to
me.
him.
No, I ain't hip to him saying that.
He said all the time. He
All the time.
He funny as fuck.
When I on life, I just don't like that. That's weird. I don't like women
Me
being
either.
aggressive with me. Don't do that. Like
You ain't about to
I'll be
manhand
that.
me.
Yeah, don't man.
Remember what that nigga Deion Cole said? Who y'all about to fuck?
Right.
He said he was having a threesome with these two girls, and like one of the girls was like a
Was a guy.
lesbian. She was like big, and then he said she came in the room like, "Oh, this we okay. This is who we fucking little slim nigga right here." He's like, "Who y'all about to fuck?"
look, I got some accordion size.
Right. But on Twitter, I'm gonna be honest. One thing I've been seeing a lot is the conversation they be having about Drake and him not being responsible for writing Mob Ties. And then it's been unpacking a lot of fucking music that has been referenced, I guess, supposedly, for Drake to make music. And me and Say had this conversation, but I want to ask y'all this. Does that take away the feeling you feel, if you do, or if you are a Drake fan, does that take away the feeling you have for him as an artist if he had reference tracks given to him?
No.
Explain why.
Because I don't care whether he writes his music or not. I care for how he performs it. I care for how he is. I care about the character. I care about the personality. I care about what he's created. I don't care if he writes it or not. If I fall in love with an actor, you think I give a fuck if they wrote the movie?
I get it. They didn't write the words.
As long as you can portray the character and you can play your character well, I don't care if you wrote it.
But I said that to say it. I did say that, but I think I started and I thought about it. It took me a little minute. I was just kind of like, because remember I was in the thing, because you didn't have this conversation with us, but remember I said that we was talking in the group chat, and then the next day I was like, no, actually I'm changing my mind about it because to find out, like I was like, what if it was God's plan? You know what I'm saying? To find out he didn't do the God's plan. Mm-hmm. I would like be like, damn, you didn't, nigga. I think I like you because you are able to fucking always captivate me in a certain way, like music wise. So if I feel like you really ain't doing that, it's whoever the fuck gave you this references. I need to be listening to him.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at with it with him, because now, not even being, I said this a long time about Drake. I like him as an artist. I always loved him as an artist. I'm still gonna love him as an artist. I can never put you on this pedestal as one of the greatest rappers or consider you even a rapper, to be honest. A lot of your shit is like, you don't do it. Like a lot of the shit that I find I like of you is like I hear from somebody else that did it for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I can never consider you like, oh, you wanted to
reach.
Oh, you wanted that.
Everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider him the greatest rapper of all time.
Nah,
or one of them. I would consider him the greatest entertainer of all time. He's an entertainer.
Yeah,
he's not even one of the greatest entertainers.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Absolutely.
Over Mike and Prince? Over Mike and Prince and Beyonce?
Yeah, one of the greatest.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
I feel like, yes, I feel like you can have Mike, you can have Prince, you can have
Lil Richard,
you can have
Drake.
You can have Drake, right? You can have
Drake.
Yes, I agree. You can.
Plenty of greats. That's why it is the term the greats. It don't have to be a limited number.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I thought she said the greatest.
Shit, Dolly Parton is a great.
No, I wouldn't put him as the greatest for nothing.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah, one of the greats. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it personally. I would not put it to him as far as like rap.
Yeah, that's my only thing.
Because of so many things, and like I had said before, it was a big coveted thing as far as your artistry to be able to make that yourself and it be your shit and like it's really your process and this is your art and it's yours. Like okay, this might somebody did the instrumental part. Okay, cool. Yeah, somebody mixed and mastered it. Okay, cool. Like maybe they did some like voice tune for your shit. Okay, cool. But this is your stuff.
Yeah.
You're telling your story. This is your flow. Like this is your skills.
Yeah.
That's your shit.
Somebody
get on my motherfucking art, my canvas, and I'm painting my shit, and then somebody else. Oh,
let me come add some shit. Yeah. I started thinking about other people like songs that like I'm like, damn, I felt them when I rap like Emotionally Scarred by Lil Baby. Let's say somebody wrote that for him. Yeah. That would take away a lot of anything I feel about Lil Baby because I'm kind of like, damn, like these are words that's supposed to be felt. Yeah, like so it's like I like so I'm thinking so that's why I said God's Plan because I remember God's Plan was the last time I feel like Drake. That was a really amazing Drake song, and I feel like I can't. If I see a reference track for God's Plan, I don't know what to say about Drake no more.
And here's the crazy part.
I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of people that they've been saying on the last couple of days, like, man, it's supposed to have been they hearing rumblings that it's a reference track supposed to be coming for Back to Back.
I don't believe that though. That's such a specific diss you know what I'm saying song. Like I just don't see it.
The reason why is because
that means it's a reference track for Family Matters.
No, it's a reason. It's the reason why is because everybody. What I mentioned earlier. When me and you talked when Kendrick was like Back to Back. I like that record. And he was like, I'm gonna get back to that
for the record.
For the record. So it's like it's something that people are saying from like Kendrick's camp that like they keep quoting that.
So let me ask you this, China. I told him this too. If today's day, they can act. You can go on Twitter and then they can have a fake looking version of Future saying fuck Drake and it not really be Future, right? They can Photoshop the shit, right?
What you mean?
I'm just saying, like you see Photoshop shit all the time. You know how they be like, oh, and Kanye said fuck you, I want to be the president. He didn't really say that. Maybe like somebody Photoshopped that, right?
Or like a deep fake.
Yeah,
right.
So you mean to tell me that with the time and preparation for the fucking situation and the conversation at hand, you mean to tell me somebody can't come up with a fake ass back to back reference?
Yeah, they could.
Okay, so what would make that be?
You see how they did the fake AI diss for Drake?
Yeah. So what would make?
Was it Kendrick?
It was Kendrick.
It was Kendrick. Yeah. What would make you say that? Okay, this is indeed the fucking back to back reference track by fucking Joe Blow, and it was 100% before Drake put it out. How will we fucking know that? Unless the nigga in the studio at the time.
The only way we would know is like if it was email and their timestamps and like dates.
I can make a timestamp email right now.
Like
so
somebody is
thank you.
showing it to you,
My point.
Real time on like their shit. Like, okay, look, let me open this up, go to this thing, and then boom, touch this person's profile. This is the verified. Like, there's no clips. There's no nothing.
Even with the first reference track with the one Yachty wrote for Drake, everybody was saying they thought that was AI. Like, that's literally AI. And academics came in there like, no, Metro Boomin sent that around to everybody. Like, everybody got it. It was recorded in Metro Boomin studio. It had AI. That's literally how that shit came about. When they started beefing, Metro sent that shit out. Like, oh, nigga, you want to play? All right, I got the reference track to this. And that's how I think it'd come.
If that happens, if it's something like that, it would have to be like solidified like that.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I don't believe nothing nowadays.
Well, they say
Nothing.
it's being used to usher in AI and make AI a more friendly thing. I don't know how like backed in fact that is.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But a lot of stuff around his name does come out with AI. If y'all like have noticed, even around the time I think Hotline Bling came out, there was something about like the song not being real or not being the real version, or like songs coming out that weren't from him but sounded like him. Like, it was a lot. It has been a couple of things with Drake's name and AI in the same situation. Most recently being this beef. So I wouldn't put it past him doing some more research if he is actually being used to usher in that AI agenda. And I mean, the more that we have seen over the past 3-4 years, even with the last election, this deep fake AI shit is really about to be. It already is a.
I ain't trying to.
Right now.
I ain't even trying to super deeper dive in that shit, man. Because when I tell you, I'm so tired of having the AI conversation.
And you
man.
know I'm all for it.
I know.
I'm so pro AI.
No, but I've talked to her about this shit.
Yeah,
I didn't talk to. I think we have talked about the AI shit before. I talked about how dangerous this shit was, and this is what I mean when I say that.
I'm
And I hope
so
you
pro
understand. I know you
AI.
pro, but I hope you see the dangerousness of the shit
I see
that I've
the
been
dangers
speaking
in
of.
everything in the world. Why would I? Why would I?
I just like I said, like I just said back to yeah.
By Drake.
I love that motherfucking song. So good.
Viral AI song.
It is viral. It is. It was really good. It was really good. It was a really good song.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though.
I think this
Is
is
it
starting to be
downloadable?
my type.
Huh?
I feel like
What?
this is starting to be my type. Like yellow
What,
has
Moana
never been my
or somebody?
type, but yellow men, light skinned men are starting to be my type. Like light skinned and tatted, of course.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Sorry.
You need you a basketball player then, because that's all the motherfuckers.
No,
right
they
now.
built different. Basketball players are built
So
like
you want
squares.
like a lean kind of nigga, like
Basketball
a
players are
big-
built like rectangles.
That's hilarious.
Are they? Shit.
Yes, they're rectangles with heads.
Paul George, basically. All right. Get out y'all. I just
So
Looking at some more of this AI Drake
so listen,
shit.
so what would y'all think like the reference tracks though, right? Like, do y'all look at his like? Do y'all think that would like tarnish his like reputation as far as like the inner circle of like people fucking with him?
What?
I think they're trying to tarnish his reputation right now.
Drake.
I do.
Like
I think his inner circle
AI?
knows about him
just
already.
just
So how can it?
just him being like? Is that what I'm trying to say? Is do you think one of the reasons that people are like kind of like not fucking with him? Let's say for instance Drake does have niggas that's writing his shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you constantly going number one. Now I'm a nigga that's writing my shit, yada yada yada, and I'm barely making. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Will that make it? Is that an even thing to like to criticize him for? Y'all think that's fair to criticize him for that?
Yes, people were going off.
I
on,
do.
There was this lady.
You say you do?
a couple months
Yeah.
ago going off on the fact that they write a lot of people's music. She was associated with Diddy too, but they write a lot of these people's music and they don't get their back ends. They don't get. Some of them don't get paid at fucking all. Like they can't. Some of them can't afford to live. Especially when they had the strike, it affected them too. It didn't just affect people on TV; it affected writers. Period. So like they're not getting their bread, they're not getting their money,
And that's why they're creating AI. Because I don't have time for you getting mad because you're not getting paid. I'm going ahead and have this robot handle business for me.
I ain't gonna lie.
better off, but they still not gonna get their money regardless.
I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna lie. When I Google shit and I ask a question and the AI generates the fucking main answer, I do love that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll sit there and say, hey, how many,
Though,
no,
whose
it
job is that taken away from? They gonna put that shit on the search engine regardless. You know what I mean?
no, it be an AI. Like if you go Google search a question, it literally will
I
be
know, but that's what I'm saying. That's not taking away from nobody's job.
It could be.
Yeah, but
It
things
could be.
change over
It could be
time.
analysis.
We have to change over
Analysis
time.
team. It could be a logistics
We don't need
team.
people throwing the newspaper no more. And who cares about the fucking paper boy anymore? Who cares about the
Yeah,
newspaper?
facts.
What was the famous newspaper in Cleveland? What
Plain
was
Dealer?
the Plain Dealer? Who the fuck cares that the
I
Plain
used to love
Dealer
the
is
Plain
no
Dealer.
longer a thing right now?
I used to love the Plain Dealer.
Who
I
cares
read
that they're
Plain
out
Dealer.
of a job? Like the Plain Dealer guy is
Are
like
they?
98 years old now, probably dead. He had his fun, and if he wanted to keep up, he would have got on the internet, or he would have had his kids or his grandkids or somebody keep up. You have to keep up with the times. That's why I'm not mad at advancements, because you have to keep up with the time. We can't cry about the Plain Dealer guy losing his job. He should have kept up. He saw it coming. I'm certain they told him about it. You got to keep up. You have
The
to keep
motherfucker
up
that
with
made
the
the
times.
motherfucker Blockbuster. Oh,
But
they mad right now
Okay.
because they was supposed to jump on the stream and shit.
I just saw a
and they
damn red
didn't.
box like in the store. I'm like, why the fuck? DVDs? Like, where is
Yeah,
that?
no fact.
You know, I almost forgot that they were called DVDs.
Yeah, Redbox went to streaming though. They ain't dumb.
That's my point.
Yeah, they went to
Exactly.
fucking streaming.
Netflix isn't the red box Netflix? Isn't that what it was?
Yep.
That red box
Netflix-
turned into fucking Netflix.
No,
Yeah.
Always their own page where you
it's a similar thing
Yeah.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
Netflix used to just order the movie and then send it to you.
Oh, so it wasn't the red box though.
No.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they did. I used to love that because when I used to
Blockbuster got in on that too. They
Rip-
were all doing the send at home service. Like at one point in time, they were all together, and then when Netflix came out, they were all like, "Fuck that nigga."
see,
What the fuck are we
this
gonna
is what happened with Netflix because I remember fucking with Netflix when it first started,
I did
and
too.
I used to actually have to pick what movies I wanted, and they'll send them to my
Yeah.
house, and that's like the first time I watched
It was
all
like
the Godfathers and stuff.
$8 a month or something.
Exactly. And I came with my Xbox. I used it. And then I was just like, oh, this is cool as fuck. I like this. Like, so every time I thought about any movie that I thought about, that's when Netflix actually allowed you to do any movie.
Yep.
And then you'd be like, any movie I ever wanted to see, okay, cool. I type it in, okay, cool. Send it out to my house. And then as long as you send it back, you good. And then
rights to movies back then, though. That's why they were less exclusive to like.
Likes the same.
Yeah.
who they got
And then-
rights to at the moment.
And then what happened was Netflix was smart because they aligned with Xbox. And when they aligned with the Xbox, I remember like they had saying, hey, Netflix is now streamable.
Xbox is Microsoft, right?
Yeah. And then they fucking started like you was able to watch the shit through not even doing the goddamn sending thing no more. So I was like, yo, that is crazy. I'm watching Karate Kid, I'm watching everything, yeah. So I was just like, yo, and then what happened was these blockbusters or these, whatever Hollywood videos or
They're
whatever.
like, no, we still gonna be open.
Yeah, fuck that. Nah.
They tried to fight it. You can't say
No, I get it, yeah.
it's hard. Man.
Gotta keep, like she said.
Keep up with the times.
You gotta keep with the times.
But I feel like it's a dual side to that because I do care about like real journalism and I do care about like local news and these people. You all got to start somewhere. There's a reason why you even know what the fucking Plain Dealer is because somebody put their fucking to the floor or their word of mouth.
I think there still is a Plain Dealer. I think it's just digital.
Yeah, but it should be like she said, more up to the times. Like I should be able to. You should have a journalist that can do both, and I can scroll up and the Plain Dealer's on my motherfucking TikTok.
Yeah.
If I'm in Cleveland and some shit's going on, like some breaking news just happened. Not only it should be on the real news, you should make a real ass TikTok about it and be like, hey, you know where you could tune in and see this shit? We have a whatever on this. We're on this channel on every single box if you still got fucking box cable or
No, that's true, yeah.
whatever you can watch us on Tubi here.
You still got box cable.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I got many avenues that you can do in today's time. You can get on your Roku and download our app and always have our shit. Like as well as I'm on social media too.
I think it's such because it's a local thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
You
not.
wanna grow and be relevant and still make that money and have a pillar of journalism in your local area. You do have to still keep up with the times. It has to
I mean, look at Filio.
Well,
You said what?
Look at Filio.
oh yeah. All right.
I mean, 'cause
That's
big
journalism.
time.
That's
That is.
journalism without having a journalism background.
That is very
And
true.
why is he able to do
What is
that
it?
without a background, without the training?
It's the times we live in.
Because he
Social-
he hopped on a platform which allows it.
I was trying to see if Plain Dealer was a thing, but I don't think it is.
Page.
Oh, Cleveland?
Exactly.
Journalism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It hasn't died. It pivots and it shifts. People on TikTok doing real ass journalism every fucking day.
Absolutely.
About what the fuck is happening over there in Gaza? That's real ass journalism.
That's
it
true.
Just has to be. It has to be on all boards. You can't just let. If we let writing and literature and real on paper or you know what I'm saying, like stuff like
Can't let that die.
if we, but we're
Watch the Book of Eli.
We're
Yeah.
We're letting that stuff die.
Yeah.
Kids not learning cursive. People, big deal. But in reality, it is a big deal. They should not be pressing a button like we press a button and write our signature. We actually know how to sign our signature.
Yeah.
They will not know that.
No, that's facts. And I'm not gonna lie, you should know cursive because a lot of old text is fucking.
You should know.
That's the point.
You should
They're
know.
not even reading.
Yeah, you should know cursive, right, and all of that. But we should know hieroglyphics, and we don't.
We don't know how to what?
We should know hieroglyphics, and we don't. So again, I would think it was very important to know, and have all the ancient writings and the ancient language.
That doesn't necessarily mean we should know it. Like,
that's my point. Yeah. So just because we were taught cursive and we're doing doesn't necessarily mean that they need to know it.
The only reason I say that we should is because a lot of things that started the foundation of our country was written in cursive. Now we talking about bylaws and shit.
What about the foundation of the world when they were writing pictures on the walls?
That nigga could have just been trying to say, let me get some milk to take home.
And that's what they could have been saying on the goddamn things when they was writing in cursive. Let me get some milk.
No, they was saying fucking the Declaration of Independence, all of this kind of shit.
The Declaration of Independence on that wall too, except it was in pictures.
Anyway, like literally the cursive was the text that they used to.
And Latin was the language most spoken in
that's
the
fair. I'll give you that.
We don't
I'm
know
just
that
not
either. But I feel like we're missing out on not knowing. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It just has to be accepted. I was talking about this with my patient today, though. Honestly, where they're teaching us to lose the ability to critically think. Because we don't have to anymore because we have a phone that will think for us.
Yes.
Which in the long run, what does it turn into? Mega mind control, right? You have mind control. When you have mind control, you have the wolf and then you have the sheep. And you're able to control them because they can't think for themselves no more because the only thing that thinks for them is the phone. I'm going to
be a motherfucking wolf.
I don't need to know what 3 times 3 is.
You hear me?
As long as I know how to get the answer. I don't need to know anything. As long as I know how to get the answer, I don't have to know anything anymore.
When they were like on that, I'm gonna take away the phones and I'm gonna take away the calculators and like I want you to actually do it. Yeah, I hated my teacher for that type of shit, but at the end of the day, I still don't know half the shit that I cheated to figure out. That some of the stuff I might actually need to fucking know. Like, granted, they probably didn't.
Probably not.
Do what they're supposed to, but it's just like some of the stuff. If they actually took the time to teach us, we would be in a better place. Like.
I just think they taught the wrong shit in school.
They did. They actually are teaching finances right now.
But
like,
it's not just the school's fucking job.
No, I get it for sure.
It starts at home and it needs to stay at home. Like the things that people be expecting. Oh yeah, school. It really is my mom and dad. And if it's not my mom and dad, it should be my grandma and grandpa. It should be
I agree.
My older sibling.
Absolutely.
If you know
absolutely.
The older sibling,
I hate them. My teacher didn't teach me.
My dad would say that like,
yeah.
Oh, like my dad was like he'd be talking to me about my siblings' kids because I don't have no kids, and he's like, "No, if she don't know it, her sister should be sitting there telling her and teaching her."
Oh yeah.
Like, no, Dad, that's not her fucking responsibility because she has a parent. But I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, if she not home to teach the older one, and the older one is home with the other kids, yeah, you're right. She should be teaching her.
That's why brothers and sisters and stuff like that. Those people, like, what do you think of auntie uncles for? Just to look cute? Like everybody got to fucking play a part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, period. And but it ain't.
People, we go send our kids off to some strangers and expect them to bring our kids back in life.
But did we really have that in our generation though?
That's why
I had it.
Those people.
I didn't. I ain't no. I had no aunties and uncles that was fucking teaching me shit.
And I learned so much.
Yes,
but think about it.
It's been a cycle.
I feel like think about it like this. Agree, right? And I feel like we. For those of us who did, and for people who did, but didn't pay attention, right? Like I had people telling me stuff all the time. Nikki, do this. Nikki, do that. Nikki, this. Nikki, that. Right? And it didn't mean shit until it was time to mean shit. Right. So it could have been 10 years later. At that moment, it didn't mean shit when I was 16. But as soon as I turned 26, I said, "Oh my fucking God!" Here it comes from my subconscious to my conscious, and now I'm like, that's why I was told that. So yeah, it's very important to have people around you teaching you stuff, and the village should be your friends. Like I offered to babysit your kids. I didn't offer my daughter to babysit your kids already.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like the village should be within the community of people you trust. It don't always have to be your siblings or your family. You would want it to, but it has to. I feel like I don't want to be friends with people if I can't be around your kids. Yeah. If you can't be around mine.
Do you have in my life if I can't have you around?
Why can only us hang out? Why can't you teach my child something?
I
You
agree.
know,
I feel like
that's
I
where
want
the village comes in.
friends that are able to outwardly do stuff when it comes to my kids that's beneficial for them. Yes. Like not like, hey, you fucking stink, little fucker. You know what I'm saying? But no, like actually be just, you know,
influence.
yeah.
Be
Even just-
all right.
even- yeah.
How many of y'all? And this, I know in my family, right? I have a bunch of aunts that are not family, and a bunch of uncles that are not family.
I
They
agree.
were my
Same.
father's childhood friends. They were my grandmother's childhood
Same,
friends.
same.
They were my mother's childhood friends.
Same, yeah.
So, and that's what that comes down to.
On my father's side, I got a lot of people like that.
So
They be
it's like you have
when you was
to.
this big, I'm like, oh,
Right, whole time we don't even know who we're related to for real because we think
No.
everybody's my fucking aunt.
I thought that was my auntie. Goddamn, that's crazy.
Those realizations be the worst. I'm like, damn, y'all friends?
My
Why do
family-
we look like?
My family always been like,
Man, I had a cousin and I was.
Like people, when you be around them longer, it's very fucking.
I had a cousin that I was just hoping that wasn't my cousin.
And he wasn't. And he
No,
she wasn't.
she is.
Oh damn!
But
She
she
should
like
have smashed
first-
Kevin Gates.
first guys.
she a couple.
Look, Kevin Gates. Her
No, she
ass.
kind of she like fourth.
Oh, you good?
Oh, you can smash.
I know, but in this in this family, they don't, you know, ain't
And
really
the kids
accepted.
ain't gonna be slow.
They not gonna let that
Oh,
slide.
That's auntie, sister.
They gonna be like, man, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be doing no shit like that.
I got family members that done did it.
That's correct.
I never slept with a cousin.
No, me either.
Not even like a I know you're not family cousin.
No, I had cousins.
The fuck that? What is that?
Together.
Meaning you're probably my mom's friend's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Son. But we grew up together, and we're blood. Like I don't give a fuck. Blood don't make me
He like,
blood
but
with
we
you.
nah, dog. What's up?
Like, what's up though? Like, we ain't got no blood or nothing. And for real, a nigga like me needs space.
I'm done.
I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm done.
No, I
No,
seen
but
that coming.
you see that? No, but look, for real.
Keep saying no.
No, for real.
I'll fuck
but,
with you the long way, shawty.
but no, look, man. Look, I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes to our generation and the generations, like, because I was just talking to my mom. I do think this generation is soft as fuck. Like my kids are soft in a motherfucker. Like they will fucking die by themselves for a fucking day. I promise you.
Will you let them?
If I let them be in the fucking house for a day, they probably be burnt, dead, fucked up, stabbed for something. What the fuck? Like I can't survive. Like I used to catch the fucking bus at 9. You know what I'm saying? I used to fucking feed the whole household. My mom was working third shift, and I'm the oldest at 9. I used to do different shit than my fucking...
They were doing things that they had to do, right? But I feel like we have to do things that we need to do to create them, you know, in order for them to be a certain way. Because I do that with my daughter. And I was listening to my coworker talk today, and she's like, my 17-year-old son needed money for school because he couldn't eat. And talking about he owed $20 so he could eat the shit. Okay, well, my 17-year-old daughter fucking starved.
Man, look,
I mean, you're either gonna make sure you're doing what needs to be done, or you're gonna pack your own fucking lunch, or you're gonna fucking starve.
Yeah.
And that's what I just
or
had
get a
conversation
fucking job
with.
at Wendy's
Look,
because you're 17.
I just told my 16-year-old daughter this the other day. I come home, she talking about what you cooking. It's 11 o'clock. I'm not cooking nothing.
Get a
You're
fucking
16.
job at 17 years old.
No, yeah, at that. I mean, we have fend for yourself at that point in time, but just make sure there's something in this house for me to figure
No, I'm not gonna say that.
out. No.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I agree.
personally do believe, and that's fine that other people disagree with me, but I personally believe until you are an adult and like you're done with school, I should be providing all the shit that you need here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pack a lunch here, but like at the end of the day, if you're not gonna pack a lunch,
Yeah.
I should have some money for you. Like that's how I personally feel. I should. You shouldn't have to. Oh no.
I understand that though.
I mean, I
still in high school.
I do.
understand.
Yeah, if
still
you're
in
still
high
in
school.
school, I do agree.
I understand.
Yeah, I agree.
I understand.
No, but if you want extra shit, like for example,
If you want extra shit, but like lunch is not extra.
I agree.
It's
I
not
agree.
a fucking
I agree.
privilege to have food.
my mom would
It's a
still make sure I was
privilege
good.
to have McDonald's money.
If you want
Yeah.
McDonald's,
Yeah, that's
lunch
different,
at
yeah.
That's a
school,
privilege.
different. But I'm
If we
saying
have food
if
at home, it's a
you have
privilege.
to pay for lunch at school because your school does not subsidize lunch, then I should have that money for that.
This is what I mean. Like
You shouldn't have to provide that
I was like,
yourself.
Mom, I want this polo when I was in high school. I want this fucking ACG boots. I want this. Oh, you have a very healthy fucking appetite for clothing. Okay, get a job at Wendy's. Go
Buy it
work.
yourself.
Different.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, I get it. That makes sense. But my mom probably would have always
and
gave me money for fucking food.
One thing at my house, it's always gonna be food. Like I cook, so it's always gonna be refrigerator, cabinets. It's always gonna have that. So when I came home at 11 o'clock and you're asking what am I gonna cook like you're not 16 fucking years old, that's a problem. You have money. Number one, you have money. You could have DoorDash something. Number two, there's food in this house. Get your lazy ass up and cook. Okay, we're not playing these games. You're the oldest. Handle this shit. I'm sorry. I would have come if my mother and them, everybody left, and my people was coming home late. All of my siblings would have had dinner made. Dumbasses would have had the kitchen clean, and you would have been in the fucking bed before she got home. It is what it is.
Yeah, I was on that type.
You have to do what has to be done because at the end of the day, no one's gonna take care of you. If I die today, you should be able to take care of yourself, and that's my mindset with all of mine, from the oldest to the youngest. At the end of the day, if I die today, I'm instilling them, whether who agrees or not, I don't care. I instill in them, you are responsible for your siblings. You and all of them. You are responsible. You are responsible. You are responsible. You make sure you can cook. You make sure you can. You make sure you know how to wash your ass. You make sure you know how to get some money. Do you think
it's harder
you make sure that
to instill that? Like I'm just say this. I'm gonna put it on myself because this is my kind of my understanding of it. I feel like it's a little harder for me as a father to instill that because my biggest thing is I got you as your father. Like I'm going to protect you, guard you, teach you, da da da. So like a lot of this independent shit that I would love to teach them, I always want them to know also I have them as their father. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't allow them to do that sometimes.
So sometimes you should be looked at as like maybe a plan B sometimes. It shouldn't be always going to daddy for everything. Especially at a certain age.
I'm going to show you how to do stuff to a certain
But I'm here.
That's
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, hey, you know I got you. Like even with my little brother, I just showed him how to make a grilled cheese. He's going to be 10 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's just like he has not cooked no food on the stove before, but this is his first time.
Yeah.
Like I can actually convince his parents to like, hey, like he can make a little grilled cheese sometimes. He just got to know he got to watch that shit.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like you actually showing him like, hey bro, I got you. But like come sit down with me real quick and like learn how to make this real quick. Okay, like the bathroom needs to get cleaned. All right, I don't want to fucking clean this bathroom, but come with me real quick. I'm gonna show you how to clean this side of the toilet. You're gonna clean the other side of the toilet. Then you're gonna learn how to clean the whole bathroom, da da da. Next time we do it, you take the lead. We need to actually take an active role in giving them the skills that we had to kind of be forced or screamed into learning. Like
we didn't want to learn it, but it was essential. And I'm extremely grateful. I've had to learn from the streets, from people around. I go to my friend's house, but that's what people are for. We have to learn from the world around us, right? Regardless, our parents aren't going to be responsible for everything because they were once children as well who had to be forced the same thing, right?
Had to work and do other shit.
And so I feel like there's a line, there's a balance. I'm not just so very hard on my daughter or on my children. Period. It's just more so I'm going to show you how to survive. I'm going to show you how to do these things. And of course, my daughter's 6. I will wash her clothes. I still fold them. I fold them all and I give it to her. Do she know how to fold? Of course, because she was taught and she has to. So if I decide today I'm not going to do it, she will. If I decide today I'm not going to wash nobody's clothes, she can go do it.
But that's what the aspect be missing. People don't sit down and actually guide their kids. And then they sit there and they're like, oh, you're not able to do this.
And that's why the kids are soft.
This and that. Exactly.
Because the parents do everything because they had to do everything.
But you are still essentially doing everything as a parent. And that's understandable. But while you're doing everything, it has to get done anyway. So why don't you bring your child into it and add a little bit more patience into it so then you won't have to keep on going through the I'm doing everything by myself and my kids are still not able to cook for themselves or do it for themselves. You have to actively be a part of that. And ask other people to actively be a part of that. Like the only reason where my brother is at the point of his life that he is right now is because not only do I interject, but like I ask them like, do y'all need help? Like, why aren't y'all doing this? Why aren't y'all doing this for him? Like, when is the last time you?
So let me ask you. Let me ask this question. Let me ask a question. If you, and this is why I feel like this sometimes because, like, especially when you. Okay, let me ask the question first. If you had your kids of your own, you think that you would be more so like that, like with your siblings and stuff like that?
Yeah, and I think it's because not only did I choose to actively be a part of kids' life, like I chose early childhood education as my work vocation. So for 2 years, I was focused on what makes a kid, and like what they're supposed to have in their life fundamentally for them to actually be able to flourish as a person, and then what type of things demean them and how it adds into like the whole family dynamic, because a child is only going to have as satisfactory of a life as the parent has, essentially. You know
which is true, right?
Yeah. So
I agree with that.
It's a basis. So learning that basis kind of gave me more of a propellants to be like, okay, I know that if I'm going to choose to have a kid, or if I come to the circumstance where I have to have a kid, like people learn that they're pregnant at fucking 3 months and it's damn too fucking late. I know that that's a possibility no matter how life may go. If I choose to have a kid, there's active things that I'm going to be doing as soon as I know that I'm pregnant to put those things in place.
That's the luxury you have of choosing.
Yes, but you get to choose every day you wake up. You get to choose every day, this is the type of person I'm going to be in this relationship. This is the type of person I'm going to bring in at work. This is the type of person I'm going to carry today. You get to choose everything you do. So it might be hard. I'm not going to say it's going to be perfect. But like my mom is 2 kids in and she has a 9-year-old. And she can still choose or choose not to do different things to be a better parent or to do things to better her kid's life.
No, I would say that's the luxury you have when you get to choose to be a parent. And yes, we all have choices, right? And everything is a choice. And I do agree with that statement wholeheartedly, right? But I don't think as 16-year-old I was capable of choosing to have a child, right? It happened. And at 16, this is what happens when you're a product of being raised by whoever the fuck is around you. And not being directly guided into something. So I didn't choose to be a mom at 16. It happened. And so as a 16-year-old, my thought process of raising is completely different. So how I raised my oldest versus how I raised my youngest is they got two completely different mothers.
Same, because I was not the same.
That's when I said it was. That's the
19-year-old.
luxury you have when you get to choose. You did things the right way, right? The correct way. You get to choose and say, hey, you know what? I'm ready. I got this. I did this. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna do this.
I lost it. It didn't come to terms. So like,
could you have had it as a choice though? Like you got pregnant intentionally?
my choice.
Okay.
And I didn't want the baby.
A lot of times, a lot of people
Well,
born that fucking way.
do
Shit.
have the rights, and then
I
they,
love.
But I feel like I like even if I did get pregnant at 16, because I lost my virginity right before I turned 16, like, and I actually wanted to have sex. But like, I think of things as, okay, when I was a kid, this is what I went through. This is what I don't want my kid to go through. And now that I have the knowledge of what I know now being in early childhood education, I put those two things together and it makes it better for me because I'll be like, damn, like, I look, he just snapped at my little brother. Let me go up there and
I ain't gonna lie, that's different than when you had kids and they got their own personalities, man. The kid, I know, but people this real quick. This is real shit from people with multiple kids. They will fucking throw a curveball on you, and the way you thought that you were gonna raise your kids,
it'd be totally different.
It changes because your kid is not who the fuck you thought your kid was.
Your kid is not in the book.
Yeah, they're a different.
They're not in the book.
Yeah,
you know
they're not in the book.
And you can learn
read.
a lot. And I agree with what you were saying because you can learn a lot of basic,
basic
things from the books. But you're gonna see when you have your own. And this is the difference when you have people that speak from the experience of having children versus someone who doesn't. There's people who don't have any children. They speak so if I, but you don't, right?
Well,
and so when they do, they're like, you know what? I really thought that all these parenting books that I read and all these psychological books that I read on children or whatever, I really thought that this would help, and it doesn't because they are different. You can,
but it could help as far as being a knowledgeable about certain things, and that. So I do agree. The basics of but when your kid, if if you have I was just saying this earlier. What if you got a kid that was born with that goddamn
cleft?
Yeah. What if you got a kid that was born with no arm? What if you got a kid that was autistic?
Yes, no
what if you got a kid? What if
foot is smaller than the other because he was born with a deficiency?
But my point is,
everybody has their things, and like just because I might have a limited experience of having my little brother, I dealt with kids from birth all the way up to 12 years old for 5 years before I got to help with my brother.
You've done the same? You've done the same raising your siblings.
Yeah,
and it's nothing like raising your children.
No, it's not.
I have 4 younger brothers and 4 younger sisters, and still to this day at 33 years old, I have a 12-year-old sister, and it's still the same. Like I can raise her, but it's different.
Yeah.
Than how I would. My little sister, my 12-year-old sister.
I don't have to do shit with y'all little.
Right, my little sister, she can come around me if she wants to curse. She can curse. She can do it. I let her. I have a sister, but my kids, you're not doing that in front of me.
I'm gonna pop the shit out of you, cuz. And
so that's the difference, because the leniency and the love and the responsibility is just.
Yeah.
And I love my.
You know how you can go.
Emotional attachment is different.
It is.
So
it is because you love your siblings, but it is different. Like for example, you can go and do model shit and all that stuff all week and not really know what the fuck your brother is eating today, tomorrow. Whatever his mama feed him is what his mama be, but you know he's gonna be good. You don't have have to have that consideration for him time and time out throughout the week.
The only person who has that consideration, I think, is just. I feel like y'all can look out and say, okay, this, but essentially, that's my kid. Like my mom is the grandma, the grandma's the baby, but like. I don't know. Like I said, yes, there is a certain level of different stuff. My thing is different when it comes to my little brother because
I know you care about him. Yeah.
My parents are in their 50s and 60s and they're done. They had a baby and just had the baby. That baby is my baby. So when I ask for stuff, yeah, they do what they can. They don't have the means that I had, even put together. We were having the whole conversation upstairs about what a household is supposed to look like and what type of money people are supposed to make. But at the end of the day, I do a lot of the stuff. My shit is depleted for my brother.
Right.
Like I do not. Like my mom is essentially babysitters. I make those decisions. What school he's going to, like what he's eating, if they can afford it. I get what I can, but at the end of the day, they're placeholders for what the fuck I do. So I taught my brother how to talk. I taught my brother how to read. I do those things.
I understand it. You play a pivotal role that makes you.
Third parent who's actually the first parent.
I get it. I don't think I've had. That's a very unique situation to be in. So I can't speak from it, but I'm only saying that from there is another side of it, and I'm sure when you mother a child, whatever, when that day happens, you'll see. But yeah, and then when you said that shit, yeah. And it is what it like. There's a different feeling when you wake up out of the whatever that feeling is you attach to your kid that makes you wake up when they fucking wake up and cry is something you don't get for your brother and sister. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, it's not the same thing.
I love mine to death.
And I love my siblings, but it's something that's connection that God made for you and your child that is different. So it's just one of them things that, like I said, you'll know and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that doesn't take away anything that you do for your brother. Because I know how you is with yours. I know you damn it to be thinking you got a kid when you be doing like, what he did this, he did that, he did look at his drawing, whatever the fuck you be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but like I said, the whole ending of this is each one teach one. It's a take a village. You know what I'm saying? And niggas need space. But look, we gonna wrap it up. So y'all hit us up on Instagram at Breakroom Talk. DM us, please. We're not gonna ask y'all to email us anymore. DM us, please. We're gonna listening to us on anywhere you get your platforms. Your podcast platforms. Spotify, Apple, all of that jazz. And I'm gonna thank our guests for the day. April or Nikki today? Which one?
She said it was Nikki earlier.
Well, she was Nikki last time, so it should be April today.
Oh yeah, I'm April today.
Miss April. Damn. Got 2 claps.
That's for your
It's
small
like an episode
input.
of Family Matters. All right. But this has been an edition of Breakroom. This is another edition of Breakroom Talking. We out.
Peace.
See ya.